on here. Good morning. It is Patrick and the People plus Laura. Good morning.
Plus Laura. Good morning, everybody.
And Amanda is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm well. How are y'all?
I'm good. What's going on at the break room?
Not much today.
Not much today?
Yeah.
No?
So far.
No, I got
It's
you.
a little early. I haven't seen anybody break or scheduling to break stuff at 6:30 in the morning just yet. But I'm sure.
But maybe it's coming for sure.
I'm sure
yeah.
our time will come.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Did you have a good weekend?
I did. Did y'all?
We did, actually. We were
Okay.
busy working on the studio, moving stuff around, as you can see, as we've been doing, getting some adjustments. We still got some things to go yet, but pretty happy about it overall. What do you got going today? What's exciting in your world?
I'm here.
I know that's right.
It's day 3.
That's exactly
and
right.
I woke up.
Yeah, no, it is early.
Those winds are strong, though, so, be careful.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not kidding. I drive a QX80, and I was having to hold my wheel to stay on the road.
really.
Yeah.
It was really.
It was
moving around?
windy.
Wow,
It
that's
was windy.
wild. Yeah, I guess I've got a loaner right now in that little bitty car.
I know.
It's
thought
adorable.
About it. It's funny you say
Yeah.
that because I literally thought about that when I was driving this morning. I had to get my car to move back over, and then
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, and he in that little tuna can."
Yeah, I guess I must have been under the wind. I was so small,
Right.
Because I never felt it.
Well, yours is a lot more. It looks aerodynamic.
Yeah.
It's very curved.
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
I'm
like
just
the
getting
wind would go over it.
Yeah, no, right. I'm just getting a little work done. So they Fitz gave me a loaner car, it's a little Mazda 3. So
I'm
it's
in a
little bitty car.
box.
Shout out to the Fitz.
Yes.
I wanted to see them so bad yesterday, and we went when we left the show, and they weren't even there.
Yeah.
I was so
they
heartbroken.
were not there. They were not there. Let's get to a little bit of news you can use. Let's start local with this story because it's pretty interesting. The governor announced a plan to put Jefferson County back in operation after a month-long business impasse. That's not really the important part. The more important part is that, why is this story here? I'm not even sure why this story is here. Here's the important part. They announced that they're ending grocery tax.
Yeah, I saw that, and it's.
Yeah,
I mean,
the state grocery tax.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that.
there's nothing. It doesn't. I mean,
You still have county and municipal.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's 0.125%.
Is that what it is?
Oh, that's
Yes.
what it is currently? So we really
That's-
won't even notice
No,
it.
No, you probably won't feel it.
Oh,
Really.
man,
You won't feel it at all.
That's horse doo-doo.
You will not feel it at
I
all.
feel like I got bamboozled.
And especially if the county and municipal respond and raise theirs.
Yeah, it might equal out.
Well, it might evil out too. It
Might
might
evil out, you
go
never
up
know.
some, but yeah, 0.125%.
That was definitely my thought is if we're going to give us a break somewhere, where are we going to pay for it?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. The South by Southwest Festival kicks off Friday in Austin. Big celebration. You know how that goes. And lots of stars will be there. Yeah, that's it. That's really it. The Vatican gave an update on Pope Francis' condition. He hadn't suffered any new medical crisis. He's in stable condition. His prognosis is guarded. He's said to be alert and not willing to resign. When most Americans move the clocks forward for daylight saving time, hospitals report spikes in heart attacks on that Monday. That's this coming Monday after the clocks bring forward.
God.
The exact reason isn't clear. Experts think the lost hour of sleep plays a role, disrupting the body's natural rhythm. Now, one way to combat that change, go to bed and waking up 15 minutes earlier, 2 to 3 days before. Yeah, everybody's
We're
going
all
to do
going
that.
to jump right on that.
Yeah, for sure. Experts also stress don't take in more caffeine. It could jump your heart attack risk by a lot. Too late. Reports that CBS has started axing shows from its lineup. Does anyone care? Nobody watches regular shows, so forget that.
Right.
A trailer for Paramount Plus true crime series Happy Face about the serial killer known as the Happy Face Killer has dropped. That clip shows Dennis Quaid as killer Keith Jefferson talking with his daughter Melissa while he sits in jail. The series is about Jefferson, a trucker who killed several women and was arrested in 1995. His daughter Melissa, who wrote the autobiography, said she learned his secret when she was 15. Yeah, that guy, if I'm not mistaken, that's the one who had a torture chamber set up in the back of a big rig.
Yeah.
And he would, catch these people. Some of them he would let go. Some of them he didn't,
Is this the guy that one of the ways of getting rid of the body was like he'd strap it to the underneath of the truck, and
I hadn't heard that, but that's crazy.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's
I don't know
him,
either.
or even if that was some true stuff I heard. Like God knows, it was probably something I read on Facebook or something.
Okay, I'll ignore you.
Somebody-
Okay. A man in Orlando is accused of stealing nearly 770 grand worth of earrings from Tiffany and Company and then swallowing the loot.
I saw that.
Yeah, Jathan Glider pretended to represent an Orlando Magic player to get access to a private viewing area, fled the scene and stopped in Washington County where he allegedly swallowed the jewelry. He was arrested on multiple charges after he asked, "Will I be charged for the contents of my stomach?" Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, you certainly would be. Yeah. Oh, this is great. I love these kind of things. You know who Gypsy Rose is, right?
Rose.
Well, she has advice for the Menendez brothers. Wow, what a party that is. That's a bowling team. Said Eric and Lyle should take it slow if they get out of prison. That's the advice that she would give them. Said,
I saw that yesterday.
yeah, she said Hollywood will always be there. Take some time to themselves before they jump in the spotlight. She said she regrets diving straight into media appearances after her own release. I imagine so. She didn't come out exactly looking great in
I was
that.
gonna say I don't even think she's been out a year. She's
No.
2 relationships, a baby,
Yeah,
Yep.
no, she's been very busy.
Well, have
a
y'all?
nose job. She also got a nose
did she
job.
get a
Thank
nose
God. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it's still not that great.
That her nose.
She still
bothers
needs-
the crap out-
there's-
and a chin. Like she needs a little chin implant
She
too.
just needs the whole works.
I mean,
And she sounds like a
anyway.
squeaky mouse.
Yeah.
Did y'all see about
We're
Casey
such
Anthony?
haters. Yes.
Like
See what now?
WTF? That Casey Anthony is like
Oh, yeah.
trying to be a.
She's an
Hey, don't be
advocate now.
disrespectful. She's an advocate.
Oh no,
Yeah, she's
I
an
will be
advocate.
disrespectful. I've got 2 stickers on my dryer right now. And one that says "Guns don't kill people." Unwed. What was it? Unwed. Not unwed. Unfit mothers do or something.
Oh, yeah.
It has a picture of her.
Oh, that's great.
And then it has no way. And then one that says "No way, Jose," like talking to her,
Right.
her lawyer or
That's
whatever.
funny.
We're having fun.
So last night, apparently, the
I'm
president addressed Congress. I'm sure it was fun, and everybody had a great time, and they all loved each other and worked hard on the country. The IRS is reducing its staff by half, shrinking the federal workforce. This is something already going on. Cutbacks have started. 7,000 probationary IRS employees already laid off. They do have plans to reassign some of them to the Department of Homeland Security. Tornadoes did hit yesterday, not here though. About almost 500,000 customers left without power last night. A line of severe weather swept Texas, Oklahoma, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Alabama. Tornadoes touched down in Texas, Oklahoma, and Mississippi. Some warnings issued in other states weren't any confirmed touchdowns. Despite that, wind gusts 60 miles or higher in several states, with over 140 reports of severe wind damage, tornadoes perceived by the National Weather Service. How's it we managed to escape all that?
I don't.
What the hell's going on
I
here?
don't know, but thank God.
Well, I know, but I'm
That's
just saying.
weird though.
Why are they forsaking us? Well, we used to be the tornado capital around these places, man. What's going on here?
I think this is us getting a false sense of security and like safety.
Yeah, probably.
Before we get absolutely
Just
effed.
smashed.
Yeah, I mean it's still March. We've got what?
Oh, we got all the time in the
April.
world.
We've got May,
April, May
September,
is great.
October.
Yeah.
I mean,
December.
literally all the.
The year, except
all
for
the-
summer.
Yeah. I mean,
The planned mineral agreement between the U.S. and Ukraine was derailed following an exchange, but it's back on now. The proposed deal will grant the U.S. access to Ukraine's mineral resources, including rare earth elements, oil and gas, in exchange for economic support. There was the tussle in the Oval Office they had. He's come back around and said, "No, I want to work with you guys. Help me out." So that's that. Texas officials say the measles continues to expand. 159 confirmed cases since late January. That's a pretty big increase over the past 5 days, primarily centered in the South Plains region. That's Gaines County, has one of the state's highest rates of vaccination exemptions. CDC dispatched disease experts to Texas to assist in controlling this outbreak. TikTok's going to expand its services in the U.S., so they're going to, I guess, start with more advertising and stuff that, what does it say here? They're going to expand their local service service business into the U.S., aiming to compete with Yelp, Google Maps, DoorDash. They're looking to hire U.S.-based employees to build this new division. According to the job posting, the expansion follows successful rollouts in China, where TikTok's sister app has seen huge growth in restaurant and travel bookings. So they want to expand. They want to do more. Keanu Reeves shut down speculation about another John Wick sequel. Yeah, he said, the character's dead. He died in John Wick Chapter 4. When he was asked about doing more films, he said, yeah, right now there isn't. He's dead. I mean, what more do you want him to do? He's dead. It was 4 great movies. Move on with your life. There are some things that can legitimately be called a miracle, but an unnamed Russian soldier from the 155th Marine Brigade reportedly fought for a week with a bullet lodged in his brain.
What?
Yeah, during combat in the Kursk region, a bullet struck his helmet, caused it to fly off. Believing the bullet glanced off, he noticed swelling above his eye. He just continued to do his job. Wait until he suffered another injury from shrapnel and had an X-ray. They discovered the bullet in his brain. They've labeled his survival a miracle.
No doubt.
They're trying to honor him for his resilience. Yeah, they probably need to study him, figure out what the hell happened. Somebody just paid more than $87,000 for a Cheeto.
What?
Yep. On Sunday, Golden Auctions wrapped up bidding on a single Cheeto that looked like Charizard. Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah. Dubbed the Cheetozard. It was put in a protective plastic box, put up for bids. It started at $250. But at the end, the winning bid went over $72,000.
What is Charizard?
Charizard's a Pokemon character.
Oh. That looks like a Cheeto, or looks like a Cheeto?
The Cheeto looks like the
Cheeto
Charizard.
looks like Charizard. I don't know what these things
Cheetos
look
existed first.
Yeah.
So Charizard, Chardo, Cheeto.
Let's see here. There's.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's the $80,000 or $77,000 Cheeto right there.
Goodness.
Everybody wants one of those. That's a great Christmas present. A little bit of sports here. By the way, LeBron James hit 50,000 points last night. Big thing. Golden State Warrior head coach Steve Kerr continues his crusade against the lack of traveling calls in today's NBA. After Monday night's game against the Hornets, he blasted officials he felt were blatant fouls that went uncalled. He said it's a problem when there are like 100 fans in the stands and every coach on the sideline when I'm watching the film and everybody's signaling for it. Kerr's a good coach. He is known to whine a little bit, though. In just 1 week, the NFL free agents will be fair game for the highest bidder. Going into that free agency period, here are the top quarterbacks available. Sam Darnold, the Vikings aren't going to put a franchise tag on him, but he could still re-sign with them, but teams are interested. Justin Fields, it won't be all that pricey for Pittsburgh to keep him, but a move to Cleveland or Indy not out of the question. Aaron Rodgers, the Jets are done with him, so teams looking for a seasoned vet with some miles left in the tank are ideal. Seattle tops the list, but the Titans and Browns could also be there. The Giants are a good fit for Russell Wilson, as are the Raiders or the Colts, if he's willing to be a backup to Anthony Richardson. Jameis Winston, Cleveland should work like hell to bring him back, but is he going to want to stay there? I don't know. Backup spots in Dallas or Denver could be in the cards. And Mac Jones, look for him to ink a deal as backup in Chicago, San Fran, or Miami. And Garoppolo could be a solid backup in Miami, but a deal with the Rams probably more likely. This is great. Reports are swirling, saying there's trouble brewing for Taylor and Travis. I don't buy it, but sources say that people in their orbit are advising them to keep their careers separate because Taylor got booed at the Super Bowl. Yeah, I don't. I think this is bullshit, and I don't think anybody cares.
No.
At long last, there's a form of ball game food that combines the traditional baseball experience with dessert. The Kalamazoo Growler Summer League has introduced the Scat Dog. It's a bad name.
It is such a bad name.
Yeah, weighing in at just
That's
what
just
is that?
gross.
The Scat Dog has a beef frank with inside chocolate cake donut, topped with whipped cream, sprinkles, and a
Is this
cherry.
in the UK? Because that's
No,
just
this is here.
nasty. No.
Yeah, those familiar with the term from the fetish community might find this to be a
really?
disturbing and disgusting name for a food product.
to say the least.
Okay.
Scat dog.
Okay, well, we're gonna look up.
Yeah,
what that
I don't know
means.
if you want to. I'm gonna be
I'm
honest
gonna.
with you. Yeah, you.
Did you look it up?
I no, but I have an idea already, and I don't know that that's where
Is it-
you have fun.
I'm
with
trying
that.
to put a fetish meaning.
You
It
said
was like
scat
Fetty
dog.
Wap. It was like scat dog Fetty Wap. Like, oh, is that a song?
That's great.
I want you to be
By the way,
Okay, let's just bring it up a skateboarding dog.
that's hilarious. If you think your carpet's done for, maybe it's got some pretty bad stains in it. You're just thinking, man, they're never coming out. I've tried. I've went and rented
Scat
the
dog,
thing and
scat
done
dog
that.
stains.
Yeah, right. Listen, here's a place you can go for unbelievable results. A to Z Carpet Pros. They're local, and look, you can do 2 rooms for $79, 3 for $99. And if you got tile floors and you got bad, your grout looks bad, they can clean that too. It's free estimates. 765-5612, 765-5612, or go to a2zcarpetpros.com. Did you find something over there?
There's some really awful stuff that I'm not gonna click on. Just the description.
Yeah, I told you.
Really,
I told
really
you it's
awful.
pretty bad, isn't it? Yeah.
It's really awful.
No,
The
it's
description of the
Just the description of the
scat
videos.
dog?
Well, no, like there's words on here that I don't think I should say.
Okay, you probably
On
shouldn't.
here.
But what side are you looking at?
Oh, I googled.
Oh,
She just hit Google on scat dog. Yeah,
I'm just gonna
everybody's
tell you,
Googling it
because
right now.
one-
Scat dog
night-
fetish
And
meeting.
that's SKAT, by the way.
we had so much fun with a group of friends.
Oh, we did. That
Man,
was
we
great.
spent probably 2 hours just taking turns reading.
From the Urban
What would you even
Dictionary.
call it? Like sex innuendos, or just
No,
like,
I would say they are sex acts.
like Cleveland Steamer.
Yeah.
But there were so many, and
Oh,
when
there's
I,
some great,
oh my
terrible
gosh,
ones.
they're so great.
Oh
I
my God,
mean,
ones you've never thought of, heard of.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty hilarious, actually.
Entertainment for hours.
Josh said the new layout looks good. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate that, man. We trust me. How long did we spend moving this desk around the studio, babe? 2
Yeah,
days.
A lot.
2 days,
Yeah.
maybe moving it in different
And then
places around the
cameras.
studio. Yeah,
Renovation is still going down.
Yeah,
You'll
no, there's
continue
still
to
work.
see changes as we go.
yeah. No, there will be more. I'm pretty excited about the upcoming.
Mama doesn't like the chairs. She don't feel like they match. So we're gonna have to do something about
Look,
that.
they matched my budget. I'll tell you that.
We need something
Because
more
I
on
got
the
4
wall.
chairs for 50
So
bucks.
maybe like a shelf
Hey,
or something.
I got 4 chairs for a 50 bone.
Some kind of floral arrangement fake because I'd kill it if it was
we're
real.
not gonna have it. There'll be no floral arrangements here.
Ficus.
Do you like plants? Are you a plant?
I do.
See,
Plants are fine.
I suck at plants so bad.
Oh no, I suck at it. Like it needs to be something that's not real.
I ordered a bunch of flowers off Amazon last summer and planted them in the ground by our pool. And
Oh,
or
yeah,
the
that's
year
true.
before last, and had when everybody came over, I was like, "Check out my flowers! Look how great of a job I did!" Man,
Yeah, nobody even knew. They thought
No.
they were real. And they looked great until it rained.
until it rained, and then
Yeah, then they didn't look good anymore.
Then they look like crap.
But it was hilarious having those fake flowers out. Weren't they blue?
Yeah, because I felt like Martha Stewart or something. I was like, "Come with me to my garden. Check it out. I have a green thumb."
I don't know. Does she have a British accent now?
I don't know.
I think
She does for this moment.
For this
she does.
moment, she does. No, that's fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Quite a few things going on today. So, where do we want to start? Let's. Yeah, let's start with and let's start with some animals here because these are a couple of interesting stories. First of all, let me just ask: driving down the road, what's one of the weirdest things you've ever seen in traffic? I'll either of you.
In DC, at a red light, somebody just comes out and starts washing your windows like homeless people.
Oh,
And they don't kind of give you an option because
it's just the
yes,
service you're gonna
yeah.
get.
And then you don't
And
even
you
get
have to pay 'em.
Yes, because they're like their hands out and
No,
they're
if
like,
you don't
"Yo,
pay 'em, you get a
I
scat
just
dog."
washed your window.
you get a
Tip
scat
me."
dog
You
or
get a
busted
scat
And you're like,
dog.
I didn't even.
Yeah.
You didn't even give me an
Which I
option
didn't
here.
even ask. Like consent matters in
Yes,
that situation
thank
too. It's
you.
not just sexual.
So
like,
that was kind of wild
Yeah.
to me to see because
Yeah.
I paid him. I thought
Yeah.
it was like a toll.
you
Like
kinda
I
had
did it.
to.
I was like,
Yeah. Probably was.
this isn't my home.
Right.
Like
So-
you won't make it
Probably.
to the next block if you don't pay him.
You won't. You won't. Or
He's
he'll
like
chase you.
whistling at his friends down the street, like just
Yeah,
come
no,
back.
caca.
So that was kind of wild.
Well, didn't you one time, if I remember correct, you were driving down 630 when someone lost a mattress
Okay.
that flew right over your truck?
That was my brother, I think.
Oh, was it your brother? Mm-hmm. Okay. What about you? Well, I did hit a chair once. We hit a chair, remember? That fell out of that truck.
I wasn't with you, but I remember when you did.
Yeah, no, I did too. The chair fell right out of the truck, and I was in my vet. I had a vet then. And, man, I ran right over that damn thing, too. I mean, there was an unavoidable.
There's nothing you do.
No, I had to get it fixed. Well, this is a weird thing to see in a truck. A Michigan taxidermist transporting a
Holy
stuffed
shit.
giraffe in his pickup truck on a busy road alarmed motorists who spotted the exotic animal's long neck lurched over the vehicle's bed. Pictures of the creature went viral, sparked concern with many questioning if the animal was real.
How amazing is that, though? Like, I'm so jelly of the person who purchased that. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, to have a stuffed,
A full-on
real
giraffe.
stuffed giraffe.
Now, a lot of people were pissed off and putting comments online about people who would hunt the giraffe and
What if he died of natural causes? I don't think you should hunt it either, but maybe he had a heart attack.
well, this one said my buddy was on his way home from work and saw what appears to be a real deceased giraffe in the back bed of someone's truck. Anyone know anything about this? Of course, everybody started chiming in on it. So, what was it? Well, the guy who works at St. Clair Flats Taxidermy said he was commissioned by an unnamed museum to preserve and mount the giraffe who died of natural causes at a zoo. He was took 60 hours into the project. He 60 hours to stuff that. Look at the
60 hours, as actually sounds impressive.
It really does. It sounds like something like.
stuff a giraffe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing real estate classes right now, and I think it's a total of 60 hours.
Yeah.
You know?
So is
You
it?
could stuff a giraffe then.
Right.
Did they? Did
I
they?
think you have stuffed a giraffe.
Well, some would say she's about 6'3" at the time, but yeah, you call her a giraffe if
Wow.
you want to. How about this? Speaking of animals, check this out. This is crazy. This is the future is now type stuff, but it's one of those Jurassic Park moments where you go, just because you could, should you?
Why? Yeah.
It's tiny, but this lab mouse could have a mammoth impact.
No.
Curly whiskers, wavy hair that grows 3 times longer than that of an ordinary mouse. The genetically modified rodent embodies several woolly mammoth traits. The private company, Colossal Biosciences, behind the effort to resurrect the woolly mammoth and other extinct animals. So it said its woolly mouse would enable scientists to test hypotheses about the link for the DNA sequences and physical traits that enabled the mammoth, which went extinct 4,000 years ago, to adapt in cold climates. So now they look at the woolly mouse. Can you see
It's
it?
adorable.
It's so cute.
But it is
absolutely
really
adorable.
cute. He's
Yeah.
not giant or anything.
Why?
Matter of fact,
Why do we need to know how the woolly
well,
mammoth
because-
survived in the cold? Are we expecting the day after tomorrow to show up and like?
no, that's.
I mean, I don't think
That-
Dennis Quaid's around to come save me anymore.
I do love that movie, but now it's a great movie. But
is a
man,
good
there,
movie.
there are some silly things in it. When that flag freezes, I'm like, come on, man, really, stop it. No, they're doing it because they want to test how they're going to do it when they turn an elephant into a woolly mammoth, basically.
Why do we need to turn an elephant into a woolly mammoth?
Well, don't you want woolly
Yeah, why do we
mammoths
want to
back?
bring back
Why?
creatures that can kill us?
Well,
Why?
they wouldn't kill you.
Why?
They they're pretty docile, I think.
You don't.
But-
You
think-
think? You don't even.
well, I don't know. They might be pissed off
Exactly.
after
You haven't even
sleep.
done
Exactly. You're
research.
going off of a cartoon.
Well, that's
you
true. I
know,
really am.
a Pixar cartoon
That's
or
right.
whatever, and I'm ooh.
I expect they
I'll
have
go
the
watch
voice of
that.
Ray
I say
Romano.
you
You know what?
Is that what you're talking
yes, Yes.
Yeah, don't want they have the voice of Ray Romano,
Yes.
woolly mammoths?
And John
Leguizamo.
John-
Fantastic.
Love that
him.
dude.
Yeah,
Love.
no, he's
Little
great.
Latin boy in drag. Why are you crying?
He was great in. I think the movie was called Empire. He was real good in that.
He's
He's a great actor.
phenomenal actor. Period.
He is,
I
no.
mean,
He's one of my favorites too.
I love his. I don't even like to call it comedy. I mean, it's funny,
I
but
was
when he
gonna
does
say,
his storytelling,
I kind of like his comedy. I wish he
Yeah.
would do more of it.
Yeah, he does have great comedic timing. He doesn't often
He
do
just
it.
has the face for it too. Like
He
he
kinda does,
he
yeah.
can
He
make
do it,
these
yeah.
amazing facial expressions.
Yes.
Yeah,
and then
no,
his
you're
voice lends
Yes.
to it well. Like
It's so good.
Who else is like that they just
Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi?
Ooh,
Yeah, it
yes.
doesn't matter what he does, you're gonna love it. And he can go from serious role to funny role.
No, that's very
Yeah.
true.
Mark Wahlberg is another one that can do funny.
Yeah, he does funny really well.
I love the other guys.
Yeah, the other guy's one of my favorites.
I don't
too.
really watch a lot of his serious like beat my
Action
chest
type
movies,
movies.
but if it's funny, I watch it.
I mean, if he's
Or if his junk is out, Boogie Nights.
Remember,
Yeah.
that was fake junk. But remember, he was Marky Mark before he was anything.
he's always Marky Mark.
Yeah, he was doing those underwear commercials
Yes,
for
Calvin Klein.
Yeah, and man, he don't age either.
Yeah, that was his jam right there. That was his one hit right there. But hey, man, he's done it. He's had a great career, man.
Yeah, I was trying to look something up, and I started thinking about Marky Mark and his Calvin Kleins. And,
Oh, my
now
God.
I don't know what I was looking up.
Yeah, you just forgot.
I really did.
Yeah, if there was a Calvin
Struggle's
Klein
real.
ad that was like the best of all time, I think he would win. And now, don't get me wrong, Justin Bieber's was pretty good.
Was it?
I liked it.
I haven't seen
He
it.
did one, yes. And I kind of, even though he's an adult now, I still just see little kid.
Yeah,
beefs.
exactly. I can't think of it. I saw something, interview with his wife and talking about, now having had a kid and be on the red carpet now. And I was like, wait a minute, this boy's got kids?
One.
Like, well, whatever.
Does
But like, ew.
Yeah, he just had one.
They got a kid?
Yeah, his
Ew.
Oh,
little
wow.
name's Jack, I think.
What's going on? Everybody's
He's like
been
13,
worried about.
isn't he?
Because he's smoking again.
Oh, he's smoking.
And he
Smoking
unfollowed.
what?
Cigarettes
He
or weed?
unfollowed. He was smoking
Oh.
out of a bong on his
Oh, so
30th
what?
I didn't know y'all like celebrity news. Let me tell you. Okay, so
Girl,
his
say
31st
it.
birthday was this past weekend.
He
And
can
him
smoke
and
that
some friends,
tweed.
I think went to Colorado or Utah somewhere. They went skiing
Okay.
and brought the baby Jack Blues and
Stop it.
That's
he
his name?
posted-
Y'all got to
Jack
stop
Blues.
with these names.
He was smoking out of a bong,
And-
and so people were like, "Oh my God, he's on some rails." And
Oh.
then there were some pictures of him over the past couple of weeks where, he's not been dressed in like sexy lately. He's been grungy.
So?
But then
Yeah.
people are like, the whole Diddy stuff. People are just waiting for
Yeah.
him to come out and be like,
Right.
"I was raped."
Yeah. No, everybody thinks he's the one that was on the video. I don't know if he's the one on
Yeah.
the video. I
Well,
don't
he
know that-
unfollowed some
It doesn't
people
matter.
that
Well, I
makes
think
it look
he unfollowed
suspicious.
Selena Gomez because she got
No.
married to that whack job
No,
Benny
not
Blanco.
Selena. Benny.
Oh, but
Well, I mean,
right.
come on. Why do
Benny and him were super tight.
But why
though.
does Selena and Justin need to follow each other? Anyways, like that shit's so old. Like we are not in high school anymore. It reminds me
Yeah.
of my teenager. Why do you need to follow people you don't like or
Well,
that you don't talk to
Right?
or F with anymore?
I would have followed her because I think she looks.
She's hot.
She's hotter than Haley.
I don't understand.
No, well,
She doesn't
he
look
loves
real,
her
but she's so-
apparently.
I mean, apparently he does.
Oh,
I'm
well,
just saying
then-
I don't get it.
But I'm just saying Selena was way hotter.
Agreed.
Yeah, but Selena seems to be super loved. I mean, I'm gonna tell you
Selena-
something. If you watch those two,
She's so cozy
I think every
and
girl from
squishy. I love Selena.
every girl wants to be loved like Benny Blanco loves that chick.
I feel like that Selena Gomez almost was, even though I don't think Bieber cheated on her, it was almost like the Jennifer Aniston Brad Pitt thing. People got real mad
People got
when he
real
broke
mad.
up with her. You know what I mean?
Well, then went back and then broke up, and then married Haley, and it's like, bro, you're a
I wonder what it's like to have
long as
Alec
you
Baldwin
love
as your
me.
uncle.
what?
Alec Baldwin's his uncle now, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's Haley Baldwin.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it would be an uncle-in-law,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be his uncle. You know, you got to go on
Haley's dad
holidays.
Is,
and,
which Baldwin is he?
Steven
That's
or
so
Billy
funny.
Steven. It's the yeah.
or is it the religious one?
Yes.
Steven. Yeah. Yeah, he's the odd one. He always makes his,
I don't.
yeah, his mouth looks weird. He holds
I
his
know.
lips real weird, like
Hey,
It's like he's stuck in the 90s.
yeah.
real quick, let me say good morning to some people. Sean
morning.
Skelton, Latasha, Kristen, everybody's here this morning. Little
Oh
dog.
yeah. What up,
So-
everybody?
And by the way,
Darren Riggin.
Mike did say, and Darren Riggin too. I dare not forget Mr. Riggin.
Death metal disco bitches.
Mike said that Jenny McCarthy is the best thing about the Wahlbergs.
Oh, he did.
do get
Oh
to
my
see her.
That's Donnie
That's
Wahlberg.
Donnie though.
But
yeah.
it's still in the family.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Jenny is still gorgeous though.
she's
kinda
gorgeous.
like
She's a
Mar-
whack job though.
She's a little bit out there. I think she's one of the only people who ever did Playboy 4 times.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, since we're talking about Jenny,
From the block.
how you feeling? How y'all feel about Pam right now?
Who?
I love
Anderson.
Pam so much,
Oh.
but,
I do.
but honey, there is a way to
Just-
be makeup free without looking like you just woke up.
Right? I just like you look like you just left a hospital bedroom.
You
Like,
look sick.
Yes.
You look sick.
Sometimes when you're that pasty, you can see the veins.
And yes, like me.
I don't see your veins. You have
You're
enough
far enough
red.
away from me with the rosacea.
But maybe her light, I don't know. But I'm like, yeah, we get it.
She looks sickly.
Well,
and that's.
I think she finally came to the place where it was either plastic surgery, go forward with more of that, or not. And
I'm gonna
she
go
said,
with
I'm
this.
just gonna, what?
I think some people just are sexualized so much that they get to a point. Well, they said that's why Justin is dressing like a slouch and being grungy because he got tired of being like this sex symbol. And same with her.
The
Like
expectation.
she always has to have.
It's a standard that
Yeah.
it's an impossible
No, you
standard
see
that
it.
nobody can stay at.
You see this happen with especially attractive guys. I know for a fact, they, after a little while, they'll grow big woolly beards to not be as sexy. Because they want to be taken seriously instead of as a sex symbol, But
if you
screw
wanna
that,
see-
put me on a poster and work it to me
If you want to
You
see
know,
somebody fun,
for 30 years.
check out Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee's kid.
Yeah.
Their boy, their son.
Is he the one that knocked out
Both
Tommy?
of 'em
Is he the one
are-
that knocked Tommy out?
Man, they killed it when it comes to children.
Because they are gorgeous. Yeah, they make
One of
gorgeous
them
kids.
knocked Tommy out.
Probably,
I think, if I'm
probably
not
the
mistaken.
oldest. Whoever the oldest is probably knocked Tommy out.
Yeah.
Because it's usually the oldest.
Why does it got to be the oldest?
Because he probably was
He's the protector.
the one old enough to do something about it at whatever time it was.
Yeah.
I feel like
guess, I don't
if
know.
anybody was going to hit anybody, I would knock my kids out. I don't think
would
anyone.
what?
Okay, girl, I'm with you. I'm so with you.
I wish one of them would raise their hand.
Right now, I'm ready to box mine. Like I've had to leave my house the past few days, a little bit earlier than I normally would expect to because I'm like, if I sit here any longer, I'm
How old is he?
18.
Yeah.
If I sit here any longer, me and you are probably gonna.
You get into this weird place when your kids get that age and they're still home, and I don't necessarily mean weird is bad, but you're kind of
You don't know
you're
who
kind
you
of
are.
well, you're kind of in two places.
Yeah.
You want to keep them around and you want to develop good relationships with them, but you still want to
Can't
parent
stand 'em.
them. Yeah, and they do dumb shit. I mean,
But I hate him.
yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't.
It's like I love you so much, but God bless America. If you weren't mine,
Yeah.
if you didn't come from me, I would cut you off in traffic and flip you off.
We're having therapy this morning.
What-
Hey, listen.
I'm having therapy like this week. I got it
Ours-
with his life coach.
Ours wrecked his car this weekend, so
Yeah.
I'm sure
Was it his fault?
I'm
though?
about to be
Yes.
essayed by the insurance.
Yeah, no, it was.
It was his fault.
It was, and really,
Looking at you, bro.
yeah.
I
No,
can't
that
tell
was
if I'm looking
not
at you
that
right
moment
now.
right there. That was not my moment. So let me mention this though, if I could. Speaking of vehicles, maybe you had one that your teen wrecked and you need a new one. Go to Fitz Auto, 8421 Stagecoach Road in Little Rock, or fitzauto.com. Look, they put all their inventory online. It shows you, they probably got 30, 40 pictures for every vehicle. Shows you all the details, the miles, everything about it, the price. You can even apply online or get your application started. They won't even hit your credit. You can get pre-qualified without it affecting your credit, and they work with you regardless of credit history. So they also report to the credit bureau so you can help rebuild. Get over and see Fitz Auto. Go to fitzauto.com, or again, in person at 8421 Stagecoach Road in Little Rock. What do you got some stuff over there today
Oh, I
that
do.
that you want to talk about?
Well, you were talking about a little local news earlier,
Yeah.
and I saw yesterday. Well, actually, just this week, we've had a couple big lottery winners. Yeah. Hold
Who are
on.
my new friends?
Well, I'm getting ready to tell you. You know what? Where did that go? There was a lady in Lafayette County, Ashdown maybe, or
Okay.
let's see. Now it's up. Okay. One lucky resident in Lafayette County won big $50,000 on a scratch off.
Scratch off, that's your jam.
Let's see, Lafayette. So she was, I love how they do their name, Dee Bobbitt. So don't find her. She's in Stamps, Arkansas.
She sure is.
Nobody's gonna
She
mess
picked
with
that
her.
name.
She said something was just telling me to buy a ticket. She doesn't buy them, but then there it came, and that's amazing. But
One time she
the
gets
one-
50 grand.
the one I think is better is this guy. He said he was sleepy. All right, and he was in Fayetteville.
Sleepy.
He said he thought he just won $7.
Oh,
So he was just going to cash in his $7 and get a cup of Joe with it, you know?
yeah.
And it turns out, dude won $180,000.
He thought he won 7?
Yeah, he misread it.
Damn. That's
How do
a-
you misread
I think about. I'm gonna tell you,
a
I like
strong
scratch offs,
misread.
and every time they scan mine, there's something in my head that I'll go, man. I hope they tell me I read it wrong.
Right?
I like
Okay.
a part of me wishes that every single time,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it never happens. I never.
Now, what's the most we ever got in a scratch off, you think? 100?
Probably about 100.
Yeah.
I think I used to get 50s. I've noticed that when I spend when I get a $20 scratch off, I win a lot more
Yeah, no.
than I do if I don't even mess with the dollar ones anymore.
Yeah, there's probably low odds on those, aren't there?
But I will do the dollar slot machines at Lake Saracen.
Oh, yeah.
like-
I just don't, you know what? I'm done with all
With
that.
casinos.
With gambling,
I
we
am,
suck
man.
at it.
Well, because I just don't have fun. You know, I have fun going with you. That's the most fun part is the trip. You know, because honestly, the slot machines bore the shit out of me.
Right.
I mean, I'm just putting money in and watching it go away. I don't even know what the spinning things are doing. They're just doing whatever.
Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo. Yeah. That's from
There's
the
a machine
casino.
in there. We
Oh,
heard
okay.
it in Vegas when we went to Vegas. Like that song.
It would
didn't
yell
matter
at us.
where you would go,
You
and
hear
so
Buffalo.
as soon as whenever we got home, the first time we went to Saracen, we walked. I was like, "There it is."
There it is, Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yeah. But I'm not. Apparently, I'm not good at it. You know, I've
No.
tried everything. The best I get is at the craps table, and I can play that for about an hour. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just throwing stuff down. And, yeah, it's not for me.
It's
really.
not.
No, I'm just not very good at it. I respect people who are great at it, though. I mean, some people are really good at that stuff.
Amanda, do you like documentaries?
I do.
Okay, so I was telling them yesterday, like I love them. Okay, big into them. So I just finished last night the Hulu's new one on Ruby Frankie. Have you heard about that? The Mormon lady from Utah.
No, but I'm here for it.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Man, crazy town. She was a mom vlogger. Like this chick was pulling
You
in.
remember her?
Yes, now I do. I feel like the name. I was like, I know this name, but I.
Yeah,
Yeah,
super.
yeah,
She was
yeah.
famous. Gave a lot of advice.
Yeah, but she was like legit abusing these kids. She was legit abusing these kids, right? And like torturing them, and one of them got away and ran away.
Yes.
And I saw, shocker, the body cam footage of the police coming to
Talking to the kid.
talking to the kid, and then them going to the house.
Yes. Which that house was dope. Not the moms, but you know, she kind of
Where
got
she was hiding out.
She started seeing this lady at her church that was supposed to be like a therapist.
allegedly.
And I think she ended up kicking her husband out. Started having her therapist sleep in the bedroom with her. Wink, wink. But the therapist's house,
In-depth therapy.
man, that house was dope. Just watch the documentary. It was
Okay.
Oh, it's at least $500,000, if not $1 million house.
yeah, but
I mean,
you
it was
talk
nice.
about having everything, like, and just crapping all over it. Like, because she's a beautiful family. I mean, there's
Yeah,
like
but she's
5 kids.
batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Before the bat crazy, you know, before that, everything seemed normal. You know, nice home, and kids are well to do. They started showing the checks they started getting from YouTube. Like, it started with an $8 check.
Yeah.
Then it was like 10,000, 140,000, 108. I'm like, oh my! Like, I would not be doing anything to mess up that kind of loot. None.
Well, I think that's what messed her up. I think that you know, I think she probably had a propensity for craziness already. But I think that once that money came, it seemed to change her completely. The way she dealt with her kids, the videos she made, and if you watch, they had a lot of footage. She was super She was a real bitch to her kids. About making these videos.
Yeah, when she's vlogging, she's like, "Why do I hear noise in there?"
Yeah. I mean, she would be going from acting all happy and smiley to yelling at them like they're just POSs, and these kids are clearly not wanting to do it.
No. She's a psycho.
No,
for sure.
she wanted those ducats. Those ducats.
Bless these kids. Bless these kids. Bless these kids. God.
With these moms, and actually, 3 of the kids, or 2 of them are adults now, but the 2 young ones, because only 2 of them were physically abused.
Right.
They did not give those kids back to the dad, even though he wasn't there.
Did they not?
No, they're in the custody estate.
No way. Why did he not get them?
I don't know. I guess they felt like he neglected the situation.
Well, yeah, he did leave voluntarily for a year, but he thought they were all kind of. I mean, I hate to say
weird.
They were brainwashed by. I mean, this therapist or whatever she was. She's not really a therapist at all, actually. But
it was almost cultish.
It was cult-like.
The Mormon people. I'm not even going to say Mormons because I know some Catholics and Baptists. Anybody that's extreme into what they are into,
Anything, yeah.
So, shout out to all the Mormons that aren't extreme.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to non-extreme Mormons. Okay.
Shout out to the non-extreme.
We want to shout them out today. Yeah. If you're in your magic underwear and you're not extreme, we love you.
But if you are a fan of documentaries, I'm gonna recommend this one to y'all because
and it's over on Hulu.
Hulu.
Okay.
I cashed in on my $2.99. Y'all let your subscriptions end, close them, stop them, and you'll get an email offering you discounts.
You really should.
Yeah, it is a good way to do it. So this comes from Reddit, and I know you. Yeah, it's where all good things happen. I know you ladies will want to chime in. This person wrote, "I've always thought honesty was the best policy in relationships. That's blown up in my face. Over the weekend, my girlfriend and I were having after-sex pillow talk. She asked me if sex felt good with her, even with a condom. I realized I should have taken time to answer more appropriately because, of course, it is amazing, but the reality is it doesn't feel as good with a condom." And I just blurted out, "Nope." Now it's blown up into a whole thing that it didn't need to, and I don't know how to fix it. I think I know the right words now, but this feels like a similar question to, does my butt look big in these pants? What should I have said, and how do I make this right? Thoughts, ladies?
You can't. I don't know. I mean, it's really going to depend on her.
Yeah. He says, no, it's not. It doesn't feel that great with a condom on. That's what he said to her. Is sex good with me? It doesn't feel that great with a condom, no.
I've never enjoyed a condom.
I mean, isn't that how you're living?
I don't know. Has anyone in history ever enjoyed one?
Yeah. I mean, I don't care
it's a
what.
necessary evil.
Yeah. I don't care what you do to it, rib it or thin or heat it up or.
You know what y'all don't?
Add flavors.
Add flavors.
Do you remember those?
No, listen.
The vibrating cock ring. I don't know what to tell you.
I never tasted a flavor one, but I saw them. You remember when they used to have them in the gas station?
No, listen, y'all don't even know
next to the rose vases.
See, yeah, right, the panty roses.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Not the panty
vases.
The other, the actual glass.
Got you. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, has a stem on it somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's also they do. Yes.
So there's a gas station over,
God, stop.
There's a gas station downtown Little Rock, right? By the post office, the main post office, that used to slang these things, right?
Yeah.
All the things.
Yeah.
Now it is where all the of our fine individuals in blue go and get filled up. It's like the police gas station now. But back in the day.
What do you mean they go get filled up?
They may get filled up, but it's like it's a fleet gas station now.
Oh, you legit meant filled up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was like, what else is going on?
I mean,
there?
it might be. There's a massage parlor around the block, and from what I understand, they do everything.
Listen, I bet in history y'all have never seen one of these. I'm just going to go out on a limb and guess this because used to be, probably in the 70s and 80s, if you were a dude and you went into a bathroom, in any public restroom almost, they'd have a condom machine. But they'd always have at least one that was just, and this kind you had to get the quarters to put in, but they'd always have one, and it was called something like the Rough Rider. And it would have like all these spikes all over it. The whole thing would be covered in these spikes.
It was like extra ribbed.
Yeah. It just had all these little, curb feelers on it.
If they still had those at gas stations, it would probably say like ribbed for his or her pleasure.
Now it would.
Whichever you like.
Yeah.
Their pleasure.
For their pleasure.
Not his or her. Those machines start getting so janky. Like
Right.
now you don't see them anymore. But they
Let
literally
me find one in a gas
they
station
have
somewhere, and
those-
I start messing with it. Like, let me
Yes.
find a quarter somewhere.
And if you get one of those things out, they're so dusty you can't trust
God.
them, man. They're going to snap on you, man.
This is
I'm
why I
sure
love
they do.
stopping at random truck stops and gas stations on road trips and stuff. Like, I love a Buc-ee's, I love a Flying J or whatever, but give me something that's a little sketch.
Yeah.
Little sketch, because there you never know what you're going to find
You're
for
going to
a
find
quarter
crazy stuff in there.
in the bathroom.
Yeah, no, that's true. Plus, they have tater logs at
Oh,
those.
potatoes. Are we all excited about Buc-ee's? They're supposed to be breaking
When is
ground
that
in a
gonna
couple
Man, they
months.
keep
I
saying
keep
that.
hearing
It's
that.
supposed to break ground
I've
in
been
a
hearing
couple
that for
months.
like
No,
7
like
years.
legit. I saw something.
Where in
I'll
Benton is that
Facebook it.
supposed to be,
I
by
think
the
it's
way?
going to be over there, like the Haskell
The Haskell
exit.
exit.
Oh, where they've been doing all the work?
Yeah, like when you're going to my mom's.
So all that work is just for Buc-ee's. No wonder. Okay. It's
course.
not because they need
No,
to
they're
do
doing some.
No, they don't care.
They're doing work on the opposite side too. I think they're going to put some kind of like shopping center or something in.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, maybe a Walmart.
Look, Haskell coming on up.
Haskell.
Look out,
DG.
Sling County.
It'll be a DG or a
A
Cupid's.
DG. A Cupid's.
Not out there.
Not there.
Man, don't sleep on DG.
No.
Don't sleep on DG. They got the best parking.
Okay, groundbreaking moved to April 16th. 2 p.m. April 16th.
This April? Mm-hmm. Oh, but that's groundbreaking, so they're not going
That's
to
just
open.
groundbreaking.
So, and it's at that Haskell exit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I did see something that they pay like their managers bank.
Bro,
Like they get-
Oh, no, they get paid well at
Hey,
Buc-ee's.
they get paid real well. If
that's-
I didn't love working for myself, I might consider
I'm
working
pretty
for them.
sure that about half of Saline County applied for
Oh,
that
shit
position.
fire, yes.
Yeah, no, they're definitely,
doing
you're going to see Saline's finest in there.
Okay, so let's see. Cashier, gift, cleaning, janitorial, warehouse, and grocery stocker and restroom crew, $18 is your starting pay.
Yeah,
Man.
Or no, that's 18. Restroom is 20 starting pay.
I'll clean a toilet for 20.
Yeah, food and car wash 21, team lead 20 to 23, department manager 25 to 33, assistant food service 33 to 42, and that's
Wow.
starting.
Okay, I'm going to be quitting this program. I'm
Bro,
letting y'all know I'm going
deadass.
to be working at Buc-ee's, so if you want to
Same
show, you're going to have to come
seas.
to Buc-ee's and see me.
Okay, full time 30 is 35 to 50 hours. That's full time. 35 hours. That's pretty tits, y'all. Assistant
Yeah.
general manager, 125K plus a year. Same with the gift and the car
I
wash
bet they don't work
manager.
35 hours.
No, 150 to 175 for your food service manager, and 175 to 225 general manager. 401K, 100%
But you have to
match
understand,
up to
listen,
6%.
This ain't Circle K.
No,
I mean,
no, no, no,
Buc-ee's
no, no,
is
no,
like
no.
it's like 72.
ain't
Bro,
It's
you want to
It's like the
work at
Walmart.
Buc-ee's.
It's
I
like the
want to
Wa-
work at Buc-ee's.
It's like the Walmart of
You
gas
probably get
stations.
stock options. You got health care
Well,
plus
it sounds
$2
like y'all need to
$2 an
hook up.
hour overtime.
Y'all need to hook up with their marketing department.
What's up, Buc-ee's?
What's up, Buc-ee's? I know they
Y'all
watch.
get y'all's dream job. Go Beavers.
So-
Isn't that what it is? Isn't that what
Go
it is?
Beavers. Yeah.
It is a
Speaking
beaver.
of beavers, circle back
Speaking
to where
of
we
beaver.
were. We were talking about condoms, and
Oh, yeah, we're back to
yeah,
the story.
yeah. So
Y'all remember how much those were?
what?
The condoms?
Yeah.
No, I never
yeah.
buy condoms.
Yeah,
I don't remember how much.
usually
I was younger too.
I started screwing in the
between
90s.
50 cents and $1 at the time that I would
50
see 'em.
cents
Free
and a
because I
dollar.
stole them.
Well, you couldn't steal
couldn't
them out
out
of
of
these
those
machines. Yeah, well, maybe you could. You might.
Back
could.
in the day, you could.
You probably could.
when
She knew the right place to punch it.
Hey.
Just
Yeah,
like
to
the
put
vending
the
machine.
screwdriver in there.
punch in the baby
but-
maker if you get them things.
But so
You were desperate to have safe sex at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
right.
must get in here.
I sure was.
Yeah, right. So you said you didn't like condoms. Do women dislike them as much as men?
What do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know anybody that truly likes them
We've
for
got-
the feel. I think people
yeah.
just like to not get AIDS.
or pregnant,
Yeah.
or
I don't
gonorrhea,
like-
or syphilis, or
Yeah,
herpes.
we could go up and down
I
the list.
mean-
But for me personally, I always thought AIDS
Yeah.
So did look, when from the time I was 13 till I graduated, till I left my house, let me put it like that. Every time we get in the car, my mom would give me the condom lecture. Do girls get the same type of thing from their moms?
My mom never talked about anything.
No, we never talked about anything. I
Never.
came from a family that did not have conversations about things. Came from a very Catholic family where we didn't even discuss.
Oh yeah,
sex.
that was Catholic.
Really?
Yeah, like the school was
And the
taught
Catholics,
to.
Man,
the
but y'all
Catholic schools are
reproduce like nobody's
Yeah,
business.
no,
Yeah.
it's sexy town at Catholic
Yeah,
school.
yeah, I know, because they don't tell you shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you find out.
You find out.
UFAFO.
UFAFO.
Literally.
We had a friend that they were Catholic, and the husband was like, "Yo, I don't want any more kids," and she was like, "Sorry,
Don't know what to
Jesus
tell you.
said." Like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Oh my God, are you being serious?" Like, I'm not saying every Catholic. Again, shout out to my non-extremist Catholic friends.
Right.
But to the extreme, it's like, oh my God, because y'all aren't supposed to use protection.
Yeah.
No birth.
No.
Well, now I think
Religious group.
I think the Pope has cleared it now. I think he said it's cool. I think he had a meeting
yeah.
with J-Dub, Jesus.
Yeah.
He said it was
All three.
good.
No, he said raw dogging, barebacking, all that's good
Pulling
now.
out.
Yeah,
the
he's down with
rhythm
scissoring.
method.
Yeah, he said scissoring was
Scissoring's
cool with
cool.
the church.
It's a whole new
Yeah.
time,
Yeah,
right?
it is. I think that's why he's dying. I think they started poisoning
The
some
other
of the
popes are rolling
the
over
other
in their
popes.
graves.
Yeah. Whatever.
No, they're pulling him
the
down.
Bishops. Yeah, they're like, hey,
Come on,
shh.
you're coming with us. We're done with you, non-condom boy.
Yeah, you can't say those things.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if women dislike them as much as men because we've got different.
Right, that's what I mean.
Parts.
Your equipment's different, so
So
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
how that even works for y'all. I don't know if you even
Number
can
one,
tell the
I
difference.
can't. Yes. Oh my God, yes.
Okay,
What
there-
did you
that's
say?
definitely-
100
I
you
didn't
can
know if
tell
you
the
could tell the
difference.
difference. I don't know.
100, or I can't. I don't know about the
Yeah,
rest of
I
y'all.
don't know why. I mean,
But
I don't know.
but
I don't know
think-
what that's.
Does
you know.
anybody, I mean, does
I
any
just
other
don't-
ladies
I
out there
don't know
worried that you're
anybody
gonna?
That's like, hey, I'm gonna
you're
go do it. Let anybody got a condom because I just want one.
Right. No, I don't know anybody that's wearing them for fun. That's for
No.
sure.
No,
No.
Nobody.
no.
Okay. All right.
Verdict's in.
Ladies, are you ever worried that you're gonna keep it?
Oh, that I. Oh yeah. No, that.
That's like a big
Man,
fear.
we should have an after-hours show, and we could go deep.
Well, go ahead now. Come on.
Let me not.
We could
Hey, look, it's Chris Bryan. He said, "Hey, Patrick and Laura, miss being you guys DJ at Cincy." What's up, Chris?
Yeah, long time. Man,
Long
he was
time,
one of my,
buddy.
he's one of my favorite DJs in Arkansas because that man
yeah, he's good people.
would
man.
let me. You know, some DJs don't like me because
because you like to take over their DJ-ness.
Because I want to hear my song.
Yeah, no, it's funny because Darren was telling me the other night, when we went to death metal disco and all that, and you were trying after the fact you're like, hey, just let me sing one song. He's like, well, I don't have the stuff.
Let me tell you how hammered I was.
Yeah.
I literally
Tell me.
walked up to Darren. We went. The whole reason we were there was to see Darren and his band play.
Yes, that's correct.
All right. Darren stood on that stage and sang and played that guitar. And afterwards, I went up to him and I was like, "Yo, I want to sing karaoke." Yes. And I said, "Do you know how to play a guitar?" And he just looked at me and goes, "Like, are you serious right now? Like, you didn't see me up there?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh yeah, duh. You play guitar. That's why we're here."
Yeah, no, you thought
I was really trying to mission.
she thought
like,
he was
get
going to
this
play
done.
guitar so she could sing karaoke. He was just going to guitar whatever
I
she
wanted
picked.
to do an acoustic
Just
set.
play. Can you play some John Legend? I'm a guitar player.
Man, let me get a couple drinks in. I just want to sing.
Yeah, no, it's true. You do. You do.
It's that or take off your clothes. So I think that singing is a lot safer.
Well, I don't know. One
For
of
the
them makes
public.
more
Depends
money
on where
than the
you.
other.
Yeah,
For the
depends on where
public.
you're at and what your goal is to accomplish.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. All right.
We do. Don't forget.
What?
Don't forget in this newly renovated studio, we now take breaks. So just make sure you get that in there.
Oh yeah. Are you looking for a break at this time?
I'm not saying it has to be now, but
But
you
it
know,
could be now, is what
ADD
you're
has
saying.
kicked in and
Okay.
do.
All right. Well, I
Need
tell
to
you
move
what.
around.
Let's do this, and then we'll do a song or something. All right. So listen, if you're looking for somewhere to kick it tonight, where there's beer on tap.
On a Wednesday.
Yeah, you want to play some pinball, you want to play cornhole, you want to shoot some pool, Let's go over to Drunken Monkey. It's at 7619 John Hardin Drive in Cabot, Jacksonville area. And it's a lot of fun. They've got a great place there. Brandon runs a great nightclub. And it's just a lot of fun. Now, look, on Friday and Saturday, they have karaoke parties.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
No, the karaoke community is a little dangerous.
They are serious
And
business.
I like to just sing for fun, being silly.
Yeah.
No, those people will put knives in your back.
No, they're deadly serious
are
about it.
hardcore.
They
You either
are.
need to suck or be really good.
Man,
But not too
this
good.
radio station I used to be at, I had to judge some karaoke contest at the Electric Cowboy. And the first night I ever did it, at the beginning, it was so fun and relaxed. All the people, the contestants are so excited to meet you and say hi, good energy. At the end, when their names aren't called to be first, second, or third, they want to kill you. I mean, all of a sudden, I am the worst. They're looking down at me like, how dare you?
They're like
I
walking by
sing like
spilling
an
drinks
angel,
on you.
You know,
I
I'm
came
like,
by
oh
and
my
was nice
God.
to you.
They
Yeah.
were so mean. And then when it was like a month-long competition,
Oh,
okay?
no.
So I had to go every Wednesday, and I was like, you guys take this far too seriously. Like, and if you are going to take it this serious, write your own stuff and go do music for a career. Like,
There you
like you get mad over Boys to Men or
Yeah.
Reba.
At the
Here's
Electric
your
Cowboy.
one chance fancy. But you had a lot of chances.
Yeah.
Now you at the Cowboy.
Now you get the Cowboy on a Wednesday.
On a
Shout out
Wednesday,
to my
no less.
Wednesday. It
Shout
ain't
out
even
to my-
Friday.
To my non-extremist karaoke.
Yeah, non-extreme.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're here for the
random
middle of the
drunken
road.
karaoke
I
people
just make
are.
sure that when I do make fun of one group, that they don't feel like I'm
It's only
tagging
the
all
extreme
of them.
ones,
It's only the
right.
extreme
Right,
karaokeers.
Exactly.
All right, so let's maybe put up a song and do a break here. Hold on one second. Let's see if I can do this and not mess it up. I might. I don't know.
My buddy just dropped 50K. Says his new challenger will blow me away. Coming down the street, a deep Mopar rumble. Love my bro, but gotta make him humble. Yeah. You rolling up in a candy new whip. Tapping on the gas, make the RPMs flip. A checkered flag appointment, I'll never be late. Cause that bitch is rocking a super sport plate. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a Challenger. Camaro or Mustang with a big old tail. But not a one of them better than my 71 Chevelle. Yeah. Chrome skull shifter ready for the push. Bored out, lower snout raised up in the tush. It'll rock and double pump Holly. Off the line so fast, warps time like Dolly. Ain't nothing wrong with the Challenger. Camaro or Mustang with a big old tail. But not a one of them better than my 7-in-1 Chevelle. Whoa, yeah. We can go an eighth, quarter, or the full M. No matter what you choose, your outcome is grim. You say my baby got that old engine smell, but that's the sweet perfume of a 71 Chevelle. Ain't nothing wrong with the Challenger. Camaro or Mustang with a big old tail. But not a one of them better than my 7-in-1 Chevelle. Bring the pink slip next time, bro. can I lay in our bed? You're telling me I don't measure. It's time for me to take a detour. I can't keep climbing this hill. When I get there, you shoot to kill. I'm done with the fighting and your gaslighting. I'm giving esteem to myself. You can go straight to hell. Because I'm angry, you say have issues, but I'm the one going through tissues. You say you love me and then break me down. If I'm the queen, where's my crown? I'm done with the fighting and your gaslighting. I'm giving esteem to myself. You can go straight to hell. Because I'm angry, say have issues, but I'm the one going through tissues. You say you love me and then break me down. If I'm the queen, where's my crown? I'm done with the fighting and your gaslighting. I'm giving esteem to myself. You can go straight to hell. Maybe this arena feels good to you. I'm beginning to believe it's true. Every shot you take aims for the heart. I wish we could go back to the start. I'm done with the fighting and your gaslighting. I'm giving esteem to myself. You can go straight to hell. You can go straight to hell.
All right, we are back, and I see that you have all of a sudden brought some stuff out here. Is this, am I getting paid? What's going on here?
No,
Was she tossing dollar bills?
it's my new reindeer games.
Okay.
We played a game with Dustin yesterday.
Oh, money bags.
Well, don't
Yeah.
get tickled. There is a prize in here,
Okay.
in both bags.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay? But it's going to be like, choose a door.
Okay.
Whoever wins.
oh, it's like
Gonna
let's
be-
make a deal.
Yeah. Choose a door, not let's make a deal.
Okay, good.
That's my show for this
Yeah.
segment called
Okay,
Choose a Door. Okay. With that being said, it's Battle of the Sexes. I'm going to have to be able to see her.
Okay.
So, Battle of the Sexes, there is questions for you
Okay.
that should be maybe more difficult for a woman to answer, and vice versa. Some questions for a man that might, and we're going to see, there's 10 on the list. We're going to see how many y'all can name.
I'm going to
All
kill
right?
it.
Who wants to go first? You want to go? Do you want him to go first?
Doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter.
All right. Are you ready?
Ready.
10 questions. Top 10 best. Oh, wait, that's not it. This one's it. Top 10 states issuing the most fishing licenses. Top 10
Top 10.
fishing licenses. So we're going to need you to stereotype here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, full on
Okay.
stereotype.
Florida,
Boom.
Louisiana,
You're going to get 10 guesses, okay? Florida. One on there.
yeah.
All right. Louisiana?
Oh.
No, ma'am, not Louisiana.
Alabama.
Oh.
Texas?
Look, I told you. Yes, Texas is on there.
Okay.
Dinger, 2.
California.
Yes, 3.
Big fish in California.
South Carolina?
No.
Okay. I'm thinking of
I
stuff on the
think you have more
coast.
left.
How many
I'm
strikes
going to
do
be
you
honest.
New York?
10 answers,
get? Oh, okay.
and I lost count.
Oh, shit.
See, I'm getting used to it.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. You said California? Or what did
New
you say?
York.
New York. Yes, that was number 10.
Okay.
So, yep, believe it or not. No, you're out. You don't get any more guesses. So you got 3.
I would have said Montana and Wyoming for what it's
No,
worth.
crazy enough, I told her to stereotype, but then I feel guilty. 'cause
Arkansas.
10 was New York. 9 is Michigan.
Wow. Oh,
I
Lake
get that,
Michigan.
though.
Lake
That makes
Michigan.
sense. All the lakes.
Yeah.
Missouri,
Okay, yeah. Beaver Lake.
Minnesota,
Wow.
Minnesota.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Washington.
State?
Yeah, I guess so. Just Washington.
yeah.
It didn't say D.C.
Okay.
Pennsylvania.
What?
I know.
Really?
Sorry.
Fishing over by the
Wisconsin,
Liberty Bell. Wisconsin.
Texas, Florida, and California.
Man, that is wild. Those are not, I would have assumed we had to be one of them.
Yeah.
You would think so. I thought
I
the South.
remember the natural state.
Yeah, right?
So
Not-
you,
not as,
you
uh,
did
not
get
the-
Pennsylvania did not make sense to me.
no.
Hey,
Or
that-
Washington.
I was trying to think. Well,
Those
no,
bog-
I was
well,
trying-
Washington State I
Washington
kind of
makes sense
see.
because
they got forests
coast
and stuff. And
well, on the
coast.
coast, yeah. I was thinking name states that have coasts.
Yeah. No,
Or-
it was a good strategy. I
Yeah.
think you got a lot of them. All right.
You
I
did-
got
you
3.
Got 4. You have 4. I thought
Okay.
you got 4 out of 10. So Patrick,
Yes.
10 things. I mean, this is probably a little too easy, but 10 things found in a woman's purse.
10 things found in a woman's purse.
Hey, keep count of how many guesses he's getting.
Okay. I don't know. Is makeup one or should I break it down
Oh,
to
that's
lipstick?
one.
Okay.
That is
Makeup
one.
is one. Okay. How about a mirror?
How about no,
No mirror.
no mirror.
Okay. How about money?
Shmoney. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to have money in there. What else are you going to have in the purse? You're going to have a tampon.
Are you?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're a lady, normally you
Yes.
probably have one. Yeah, I knew that. Okay. See, what else are you going to have in there? You're going to have a hairbrush.
No, sir.
No. Okay. How about perfume? You going to have that?
No, sir.
No.
How many are we on? 6?
All right. Hold on a second. In your purse, you're going to have. Yeah, I know, right?
Come on now.
Okay. Okay. Your wallet, or whatever you want to call it. No. Shit, man. A paper clip? No paper clips.
No.
Okay.
You're gonna hate yourself.
I am
These
going to
are
hate
so easy.
myself because these probably are stupid easy. How about floss, dental floss?
No.
Now, how many I got? One left?
One left.
Oh, man, I got to end on getting one, right?
Cocaine.
Condoms.
No.
Okay. What?
All right. So 10 is a pin.
A pen. Yeah, okay.
9 tissues.
Yeah,
8 makeup.
yeah.
7 sunglasses.
Oh, well, aren't they
6
on your head?
Receipts. 5 feminine hygiene products.
Yeah.
4 car keys. Car
Oh,
keys.
okay, yeah.
3 mints or candy.
Yeah, I almost said candy.
2 credit cards, money. And number 1, cell phone.
Cell phone, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so she won.
No, that's great.
So,
Congratulations
I-
to her.
I spent so much time yesterday coming up with amazing prizes. And
Congratulations.
I just can't wait for you to choose a door. You have to pick a door.
Which door do I want?
I always prefer the back. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I'm a size
kidding.
queen.
It's a joke.
I'm a size queen, so
Let's see.
Let's see what
I
her,
like it.
her
It feels very
feels like a great
important.
prize here. Could be something special.
If it's anal
feels
beads, I'm going to be
like-
very upset.
You're about to love me. You're about to love me.
Oh, wow, this is the greatest of all. A can of tuna.
You got a
tuna.
can of tuna fish. I'm sorry you didn't pick the good prize.
I got a can of tuna.
What was the good prize? Can we ask?
Well, you just
another
opened your
can of
eyes,
tuna.
pretty little lady.
Look at that. There's the good prize.
an
A
apple
mini
pie.
apple pie.
Woo!
I don't know.
Edible, one.
Both of them might kill you. That's what I know.
Yeah.
There we go. We can hand that back for round tuna
Well,
tomorrow.
Thanks for playing my reindeer game.
No,
That was fantastic.
That's
Battle
great,
of the
man.
Sexes.
We need to get some game show sounds on here so you can
We
do
definitely
buzzers
need
and
to get
dingers and things like that.
sounds.
That'd be fun. Yeah, for sure.
And we're never getting real prizes, though.
No, we will never have real
It's going to be stuff like canned tuna.
The canned tuna that's a great prize for somebody. I don't like it, but it is for somebody.
I know you act dramatic about it.
It smells bad.
Do you have food sensitivities, Amanda?
Somewhat.
He will literally get off the couch and go move to another area if somebody starts eating tuna fish.
Yep.
Like a child. Like,
I would
it's
also be
like,
that way if a brothel smelled that way. I would leave.
Man, it's not that serious. Sometimes you just act like your babies.
Well, I just smell is that's big time. Let's see here's Brad said as a 10 to 12-year-old he put some quarters on one of those restroom condom machines in a slot called Pandora's Box of Sexy Surprises.
That was my name.
Said he got a tape measure called the Peter meter.
Yes,
That's what it spit out. A tape measure called the Peter meter. That is the greatest. I hope you kept that. I hope you still have it, and it's a prize.
Seriously.
That's something that you should keep close to your heart for the rest of your life. That's amazing.
Every Peter eater needs a Peter meter.
Well, you could you do it like people. Your parents measure you at home every year. You could just chart yourself.
Yeah.
On the meter.
That sounds brilliant.
Yeah,
You think you're still growing? I mean,
I
when
don't
does
know.
that stop?
I don't know at what time that starts or stops. To be honest with you,
How do you not know that?
Well, I don't know how long that process
You're a
goes
man.
for. Your ears and nose grow forever.
Well, if I was a guy, I think I'd probably start Googling it at 12.
Well,
You didn't have Google, I get it. You'd
I
have
did-
to pull out a card
I didn't-
catalog, figure out where
I
to go
didn't
in the
need to know
library.
anything. I was good. I was fine.
And I don't know if they even had Peter meters back in the day.
No, we had an abacus. We you had to have somebody walk it off to count it for you. You'd have to say, buddy. Hey man, Grog, can you come over here and walk this off? That's what my friend's name was, Grog.
Grog?
We lived in a cave and we used to drag ladies up
Yeah.
there. But I said, hey Grog, will you walk off my Johnson and tell me what I got?
Yeah, was this at Cloverdale Junior High?
Yeah, no, that's exactly where it was at Cloverdale Junior High.
Mike says he loves the smell of tuna.
Oh, you
Some-
would.
some-
Hot
people
damn,
do.
I bet you do, Mike.
Some people do. I mean, I
I love
get
the
it.
smell of gasoline.
Oh,
I do too.
All right.
Isn't that weird?
No,
It's
it's
a
not weird
freebie.
because so many people do. What's another smell that you like that somebody else might not?
Rain on asphalt in the summer.
That is my number one all-time favorite.
Is it
smell.
really?
My favorite smell in the world.
So good.
Yeah, when that first rain hits summer pavement, that is the most amazing smell ever.
Let's see what else. What other things? I don't know.
I think skunk. When you
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I like how that smells a lot, and that's because I smoked a lot of weed when I was young.
Are you being for real?
I'm dead
You like the
serious.
smell
Hell
of the skunk.
yes.
Nobody likes
I
it.
do.
Oh, I know.
Hell
You
yeah.
like the smell of skunk?
Absolutely,
Hell yeah.
yes.
And y'all are gross.
Yeah, no, well, it smells like good weed.
Well, when's the last time you seen a candle that said skunk?
I-
Don't nobody like
I
skunk.
bet we
I-
could find
I,
one.
I know I smoke skunk.
Yeah, but
So
that don't really smell like
It does
that.
smell like that. It really does. Now, I'm not saying if you got sprayed, that'd be different. But when you're driving down the road and you smell it, you have to ask yourself, did someone hit a skunk or is somebody growing some real dank shit in the woods there?
Do y'all have dogs that just let gas go all the time? Because
farting
Rousey
does.
does.
God.
So when he said if the skunk sprays,
Yeah.
it always Rousey's when she poots, it always goes.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's getting sprayed.
Yes.
No, it sounds like she's whispering.
And she's most likely gonna be on the couch.
Like your compressor, you're letting you're disconnecting.
No, I was sitting there last night just having a conversation, minding my business. She's sitting on the couch next to me. I didn't hear the hiss of the snake in her ass, but all I know is it hit me out of the blue. My mouth was open and everything, man. I'm like, oh my God.
And
this
I
is
sit on the
funky.
furthest part of it. And so when I see them start covering their faces with their shirts,
Yeah.
I try to beat it, totally
Yeah.
beat it. And then I'll be like, don't stare at it because you're going to get pink eye.
Yeah, right.
Close to
Yeah, because
it.
it's so close. If you look, you might catch pink eye. That's for sure.
But
man.
she has a brand, for sure. She has a brand.
No,
just like
she
the
has
tuna
one, and
fish.
it's
and the
terrible.
Oh yeah,
skunk.
absolutely.
You know when nobody can smell that and go and blame a human. You're
No,
gonna, like,
you blame something that's dying.
yeah, Rousey
That's what it
has
smells like.
a
Someone's
brand,
dying.
for sure.
Yeah, it's the most potent. I don't know what it is that in our food that does it, but it's
Sorsby,
special.
shout out Sorsby. This is the first time I've
Oh, you've seen
him
him on there?
here.
Yeah.
The little yellow wildflowers that kind of smell like vanilla is my favorite.
Oh, I know the ones you're talking
Mike
about.
said burning leaves. That is a great point. I forgot
Oh,
about that.
Ooh,
that's good. A
yes.
lot
It
of
makes
people
me
like
think
that.
of hot dogs. I don't know why.
Burning
Like,
leaves.
yeah. I
Oh,
was
because
thinking-
fall, hot
yeah.
dogs, tailgating, things like that.
Fresh
maybe.
cut grass, also
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Always a winner. Fresh cut
Yes.
grass. Yeah, that's definitely a winner. But that's something everybody likes. What's something that somebody doesn't like that
The smell of?
that you like the smell of? Yeah, like some people don't like gasoline. The smell of it.
your own farts?
Yeah, no, that if you like your own brand,
I
yeah,
don't know anybody that.
Get high on your
it
own
would all
supply.
be you weirdos that like the smell of any gas.
yeah. Well, I mean, what else would someone like the smell?
Grease,
Certain
like
foods.
car garages, like when you get your oil change. I
Oh,
don't like
yeah.
that smell.
Yeah, I can
I
understand
hate the
that.
smell of like
Yeah.
car garages. They just, I don't. No, they just smell horrible
Yeah,
to
all
me.
the oil and all the chemicals.
Elementary
New car
schools.
smell.
Elementary
I'm
school.
not lying. Elementary school
Oh,
and
hell no.
a daycare.
Nope.
I don't care if
No.
it's the nicest daycare in the
Don't give
world.
two
They
shits.
all smell
All right,
Yeah.
so
like
if
someone's
we're-
hiding piss.
If we're talking about the worst smells, then let's talk about that stuff they use to
Fabuloso?
No, the stuff they sprinkle over the throw up at school.
Oh,
the
cat litter?
sawdust stuff.
Cat litter.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what
it
looks like.
wasn't cat litter then. It was like some kind of sawdust.
You went to Cloverdale.
It made it smell 10
Y'all
times
just went and got
worse.
some dirt out of the.
That's probably
playground and
yeah.
threw it on there.
Yeah, well, all
Y'all didn't have a big
all the
budget.
kids at Cloverdale, we were drinking by noon. We were
Exactly.
drunk. So
What
that's,
school did you go to, Amanda?
Mount St. Mary.
Oh, well,
yeah, does
y'all-
that tell
yeah,
you
they
what
had-
you need to know?
Y'all didn't. Well, y'all throw up all the time with your little bulimic selves.
Right. Don't try to go to the bathroom during or after lunch. I mean, because you're not going.
Everybody's
They're all
holding their best
purging.
friend's
They're
hand.
all purging.
They're all purging in there.
Yeah.
That's great. Was it
Throwing up their
what'd you say
Linguisines
was
and
it kind
Diet
of like
Cokes.
that at Mount St. Mary's? Were they all kind of that kind of girl?
Man, that's a good question. I was pretty effed off during my time there.
Man,
so.
it seems like a lot of girls were.
Yeah. Well,
What's up
no.
with that?
Daddy issues, not loved,
Girls in
Catholicism.
Daddy issues
put-
was writing a check for that private school.
you put girls in an all girls school, they get funny.
They get funny. You have a lot of experience with girls in private schools.
He might.
I'm sure you do, babes. I'm sure.
I plead the
babes.
fifth. There's so many
It
amendments
was an
I could
interesting
choose
time.
from.
I mean, it was the 90s, so I mean, there was one aspect of where they were very focused on like saving the world, changing the world, becoming doctors, lawyers, and Greenpeace and shit like that. But then there was the rest of us who were, trashed.
Yeah, getting it in and getting it on and getting
Yeah,
it.
selling oregano and schnickel fritz,
What
to
is
the.
snickle fritz?
It's the shit weed. It's the
Snickle
best.
Snickle
fritz.
fritz.
Snickle
Great
fritz,
name.
yeah.
It's
it's the
also
shit
Mexican
weed.
dirt weed.
Yeah,
the same thing.
exactly.
Yeah, no. I tell you, when I was when I was a senior, my parents sent me to a sober facility when I was a senior in high school, and I didn't have very much money, just a little bit. Me and my buddy were out on the back dock smoking a cigarette, and this guy walked up and said, "Man, y'all," and he targeted these people, and he was very smart to do it. I still hate him, but anyway, he came up and he said, "Y'all want some weed?" And like, yeah, hell yeah,
want
dude.
some
And he goes,
weed?
"Man, I got some Thai stick dipped in opium." And I'm like, "Hell yeah, I want it. Let's do that." And he said, "How much money y'all got?" And we both fished out our pockets. I think we had $12 between us. And he goes, "That'll work." I should have known then it was bullshit.
Yeah.
But he handed that to me, and he walked off pretty quick, and we figured out it was oregano on a popsicle stick. He glued it on there. And I was like, this is the worst day ever. I just dropped $12 for oregano, man. I'm an idiot.
I was such a good kid in school compared to y'all. I just talked a lot.
Yeah. No, I mean, you spent a copious amount of time in the hall, but you weren't really doing anything but talking.
That was
I mean,
it.
Yeah, you weren't doing bad things.
I wasn't doing tie on a stick with opium or whatever you just said, whatever that is,
Yeah,
and
it
snaggle
was
Fraggle
the
Rock
80s.
that she's talking about.
It was the
Y'all
80s.
didn't- What was y'all putting in your bodies? I'm glad y'all are still with us
anything we
today.
could in the 80s. Yeah, people just try everything, Yeah, I'll try it. Why not? Let's do it. It's not always a good idea, by the way. All right, let's talk about this. If you are thinking about at lunchtime getting a brewski, why don't you go over to 402 East 9th Street and head over to Stone's Throw. You can get yourself some Slater's Alaskan dumplings. They've got a lot of different flavors, really, really good. And, of course, he's got 14 beers on tap, so you can get in there and check that out. All their beers are so good. If you just want a standard type beer, go in there and ask for the regular. It's really called regular beer. And
hear it's good.
yeah, it actually is really good. It's owned by Theron Cash. We know him. He's been in here many times. He's good people. Get over there to Stone's Throw Brewing and get your beer on. Have you a little lunchtime brewski or something, whatnot. All right, let's get to this then. So I don't know if this is if ladies do this or not. It says people can be pretty gross when it comes to doing stuff in secret. They don't think anyone will find out about. So it says, according to this survey of 2,000 adults, it turns out nearly a quarter of Americans pee in the shower on a regular basis. Now, overall, 12% admit to doing it every day. Another 12% do it a few times a week. Millennials more likely to do it more often, with a quarter of those confessing it's a daily habit, compared to 13% of Gen X and only 6% of baby boomers. Nearly half admit peeing in the shower at some point during the course of a year. Now, men only slightly more likely than women to do so. Hold on. Pause. Time out, ladies. Do you pee in the shower?
Every time.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna say
Every
I never
time.
have, of course, but no, I don't make it a habit.
Okay. Now, I don't want to go. I don't need to be graphic here, but I don't quite understand, and I want to. I know if I wanted to pee in the shower, which I would, that I can aim mine pretty easily. I'm skilled at that. It's got the aiming mechanism. You ladies may or may not have that.
Center of my shower floor.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
so do we.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean,
So
but do
just
you?
stand over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Oh, okay.
It's not rocket surgery.
Well, I didn't know. I don't know how it works for y'all.
Well, we can kind of aim ours too,
I don't know.
in a sense.
I've never watched it, so I
Well,
can't tell you.
any lady that grew up in, I know at least in my generation, I mean, you kind of, you're out going to festivals, you're roaming around, Chenal Mountain,
We
tripping
talked
acid
about
and
that
everything.
yesterday.
Yeah, you got to figure out how to do something.
I've turned a lot of Arkansas land into wetlands.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, it's
If you do it there, it's like, why? I can't turn my nose up at the shower. I mean,
It's hard for me to believe. It says here only 39. Or wait. It says the average American only cleans their shower 9 times a year. I can believe that. But it says that
what?
that
Nine times a year?
Yeah, I could believe that the average American only cleans it 9 times a year. I'm not saying it's super clean,
Okay.
but it's hard to believe that less than half of people are peeing in the shower. I think everybody pees in the
Everybody.
I know.
pees in
And
the
what's
shower.
funny
I
about
don't
that
care.
it's the older people, the boomers that says
They're lying.
that. I was like, man,
They're
they're so
liars.
full of it. They
They're
just,
liars.
They just
Yeah,
want to
y'all
be
mean
best
to-
at everything.
Y'all mean to tell me y'all step out the shower
Hell
on your
no.
on your shag
Not-
bathroom carpet with your shag toilet covers
No.
and
No.
sit down on your little squishy.
Why
See,
would-
y'all- little
look,
squishy.
Y'all know they got the squishy ones.
Tyler will pee.
All right.
Outside, like he will pass 3 bathrooms to go pee outside.
Can
My kid does
I
that.
don't understand it. I'm like, man, you just
It
passed 2
feels
bathrooms.
good.
Come on, and he's like,
That's what he says. Is that there's just something that makes him feel
nothing
powerful. and-
better than peeing off a deck in the country. I'll tell you that.
then exposing yourself to the general public.
Normally they couldn't see me. I was on 5 acres, but
I thought you were gonna say like 5 years of acid.
but I do. They couldn't see me then either. I promise you.
You couldn't
No,
see you.
I was invisible.
Nobody.
I was a lemon.
How does he even see me?
I was hiding in the produce bin. At least I thought I was till the cops came.
I was like, sir, this is a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, right. You're gonna have to leave the aisle here. No, but I will admit something really dumb, because sometimes when you're a kid, you and this may be true, but it was still stupid. But somebody told me when I was in basic training. That it said, ammonia kills athletes' feet. If you just pee on your feet when you're taking a shower, you won't have athletes' feet anymore.
You bought the
And
Kool-Aid.
you-
Yeah, I tried
and
that
you
for a
believed
minute.
them.
Yeah.
You probably had half the barracks on your feet, didn't you?
I'd wash them after. Yeah, that's right. I had all, they were all lining up.
Hey,
Everybody pee
Laura,
on my feet.
Laura, don't ask, don't
My
tell.
toes are itching. Come over here.
Don't ask, don't tell.
My toes are itching. Can you give me a hand, guys? Well, what you need? I just want you to pee on them.
need you to-
Hell. No, that's how you get your ass beat.
Guess
That's
what?
what
The most
happens.
important thing is, Latasha said she said I can't do it. I just think it's easier for men to do. But I think the most important thing is if you just don't pee in the bath.
No, don't. No, if you pee in the
Probably don't
tub,
wanna
you
pee
got to
in
get
that.
out, man. Come on, man. You got to get out if you do that.
I don't
But
take
hey, your
baths.
athlete's feet would be on.
No, I mean that would definitely take care of athletes' everything. I guess. I mean, they say it's sterile. Bear Grylls loves to drink it.
Ew.
Oh, Danny Duncan. Listen, I love Danny Duncan. He's a YouTuber.
He is
and
great, but he's always naked.
Man, the one thing I cannot get right with, and I'm pretty sure Jesus can't either, is the fact that sometimes he'll whip his little thingy out and start peeing, and then he lifts it up, like makes it
Like a water
like
fountain.
shoot it. I'm like, ew,
Yeah, no, that's
A bubbler.
ew. Is that
What'd
what
you
that's
call it? A
called?
A bubbler. Is that what it? So King of the Road is one of my
you
favorites.
said a bubbler.
It's a bubbler. They
on,
called it
what's
bubbler.
King of the Road?
It's
need to know what
it's
this
a skateboarding competition. These groups get together. These companies or whatever they send their best pro and amateur and flow riders, and they go and they have to do challenges and all this
Flow
stuff.
rider like apple bottom jeans.
Yeah,
Apple bottom jeans.
boots with the fur.
Okay, keep going.
But some of the challenges are disgusting, like drinking their own urine or drinking somebody else's urine, and they convinced this one skater that one of the challenges was for him to shit in public and then pee in his own mouth, and they called it a bubbler.
I just call that psycho.
Yeah,
Like,
no, well, so okay,
I'd
I
call
felt
that
bad.
an
I felt
arrest.
bad for the guy because when they got together,
No, don't,
they
because if
well,
you
no, they
did-
did the filming because this was all a big prank on him. So they pranked him the entire time. They were having him do all this fucking nasty shit, like the whole time. And then at the end, it was like, guess what? It was a prank. We just got 40 points for pranking you for the past
Someone's gotta
14
die.
days. Well, sadly enough, the dude was looking like really strung out. Like he looked mad, strung out, like sickly.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I mean, you got punked for like 2 weeks straight on TV, doing
No,
nasty
somebody
shit
has
for
to
no
die on that.
points.
He would never make it in prison.
I bet you
No,
he
you
ended
gotta
up in.
tell
He had to go to
somebody,
treatment. I
so
promise you, he had to go to treatment
we
because
have
he
to
was
have
like,
a
I
line.
gotta put needles in my arm to make myself feel better about
No.
who I am now.
Oh my God, that's so gross. But
Bless
Jackass,
it.
the Jackass shows.
So he
There's
went.
something about white men.
Yeah, he
that
was on
just-
their newest one, Jackass 4 or whatever it is, Forever. And this is when I saw him because it was like right after the King of the Road thing. But this dude is like all
is-
sunk in, and then he's on Jackass doing stuff on Jackass. I was like, oh,
I don't
They
understand.
found a new one.
bro,
to do
hurt
stuff.
my heart.
Yeah, no, they did.
Somebody hug him.
I do love those movies.
Nick Merlino,
But there's
you are loved.
there's always 2 or 3 scenes in those movies where I'm like, nope.
Jumping on the balls with the pogo stick.
Anything that has to do with mask, putting a mask on, and gas or bowel movements.
No, the worst
is
of the
the
worst
worst.
still is the fat dude in the sweatsuit. That the plastic suit that they got the sweat that all came down and dude drank
Yeah.
it. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
Steve-O drank his
Yeah,
sweat.
Even Steve-O
Yeah, we're
choked
gonna
on
turn
that.
Everybody
off.
puked.
Let's change subject.
All right,
y'all.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Everybody's throwing up their brains.
Sorry, you're right.
Anybody want a strawberry?
Yeah, let's move on to this. This is a great story, and I know you guys are going to have a take on it because you're both moms and you love your kids, and I think you're going to love this story.
Most of the time.
For Maddie, being a teen mom of 2 is child's play. Well, kind of. One of her kids is plastic. Dolling up and doting on a newborn became a labor of love for the 19-year-old when she welcomed her first human daughter, Ophelia, 2 years ago. But as her real-life infant transformed into a toddler, she missed the moments of caring for an infant. And so she scraped together some dough and bought a baby doll. Now, not any kind of baby doll. This is a special one. It's called a reborn doll.
Oh no.
And the reborn dolls run about $4,000. It says they're handcrafted, hyper-realistic works of art boasting physical features similar to those of flesh and blood babies. So she Well, first of all, let me tell you this. These dolls are customized. They're built with ability to coo and crawl, can run customers upwards actually of 25 grand. I'm sorry. Denise Hall, 37-year-old doll artist, hawks her handmade babes for more than 4 grand. Her clientele is mostly comprised of grieving women who've experienced a child death or miscarriage, but this mom has not. So now she's on TikTok.
So why?
I'm not.
Here she is. Look. Do you
wait.
see? She's on.
Which
This is
one's
how
real?
But why did she
You
miss
tell
the
me
little
which
bit
one's
of
real.
time?
Which one of those is real?
Well, the one on the right, clearly it's a
Yes,
toddler. You
that's
didn't
correct.
say they made toddlers.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's the fake baby.
That's the fake baby.
Yeah, but every time she poses with that baby. She takes that baby everywhere. She said, "People don't get it.
Is
People
nobody
judge
concerned? Has nobody called CPS?
People judge me for having a reborn and
I'm
a real
judging
baby.
you.
They think I'm not giving my daughter enough attention. That I favor him over her. But I
Yes.
don't do that.
But I feel like you read that once her human
Yeah.
child started crawling, she was like, "Oh, you're not as cute anymore."
Yeah, I
like
just
you
want to
as
have a
much."
baby in my arms.
Does she
so-
breastfeed in public? The baby?
Okay,
That's
wait.
a great question. I don't know if she does or not. I mean,
I saw-
What kind of
video-
accommodations do you need for that?
I
though?
saw a video the other day though where their mouths don't open, and there was a girl that was it was like a how to do it video, like how she opens it so they can put a pacifier in it. But yeah, that's
That's
like
a
on
problem
creep
already.
factor for me. No judgment. You're safe here.
I'm
Like
judging.
if this is your jam and you feel like you got $20,000 you want to blow, on a
but is
fake
nobody
baby.
going to say,
I can
hey,
think of so much shit I could
So
spend
much better stuff,
$20,000
yeah.
on.
You know,
I couldn't
especially
wait
for your
my
living
baby
child.
to not be a baby anymore.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't wait till he
Okay.
sleeps tonight. I can't wait till he makes his own breakfast.
Bro.
I can't wait till I don't have to make a baby
Bro.
bowl. You trying to do
Bro.
this? Like, why?
This is what you want to do? You want to smell Infomel for the rest of your
No,
life?
hell
Who
no.
likes that shit?
No, it's
Ew.
weird. It's creepy.
weird. It's
I
weird.
wonder if her man,
But she's also British.
Oh,
She's
no,
a teen mom
moms
from the
here
UK.
do it too.
I
This
believe
baby doll
that.
thing is a
Oh
thing
yeah,
right
it's
now.
an epidemic. But like a teen mom from the
Epidemic.
UK. This
What?
is a problem.
I mean, is nobody,
Is Dr.
kids.
Phil not on this? Hide your kids.
I mean,
Hide your credit card.
did parents just quit telling or friends quit telling people they're insane? Hey, listen, you're acting crazy right now. Get your shit together. Get your life together. You got a fake baby. Put that thing up and get real.
Because everybody's so
Why?
sensitive to everybody now. You can be whatever you want. You can be a
Okay,
boy,
I'm
a girl,
fine.
or a donkey.
Fine.
You can have fake babies. It's emotional support baby.
All right.
It's an emotional support
Okay.
baby.
It is.
Yes.
Does it have a vest?
Is it trained?
Just
Is
like,
it
how do
trained?
people-
Does it sniff out your cancer?
Like a dog would?
Like a dog would?
I'm more disturbed most about the money.
Yes.
Well-
yes, that's what bothers
Like
me.
this ain't a
is the
$60
money.
thing
This
from
isn't
Walmart.
No,
like,
this isn't your baby next door. This is a seriously
no, you
made to look
probably
real.
had to go to the bank and like get a loan.
Yeah,
or
you-
something. Like, come on.
Can you imagine
How
that?
you
What
gonna-
are you
how you
trying to
gonna
get a
pull
loan
somebody?
on? What are
You
you trying to
swipe
get a
that
loan on? A
card.
fake baby?
You
What?
making payments on a baby?
That
I
is
only got
great.
3 payments
What's the
left.
depreciation on it?
I would think it's pretty high.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's not as good as a Pontiac. I'll
How
say
are you?
that.
Okay.
I throw
God,
the
I have
baby.
questions.
What's up,
right?
Jeff Mitchell?
Throw the baby against the wall.
Hell yeah, I'd be
let me
throwing that
hold the
baby.
baby real quick and then chunk it.
Yes.
Oh, now see that would be fun.
Now, I
Did
got
you
in
have?
would be
trouble
fun.
at
If
school
you
for
could-
throwing my baby.
You're giving me
Hold on,
ideas.
what?
I threw it in the basketball goal.
What
My
are you
fake
talking
baby.
about? What are you talking about?
That
Fake
you had to
baby.
carry in school.
Yeah.
Who had to carry a fake?
Yeah, the
baby?
fake baby.
Yeah, no,
I had a fake
you
baby.
dunk
You
it.
did that?
No,
Oh.
they didn't have us do that.
They had us make budgets. It was weird.
I got in trouble because we just got new
'Cause you
ones. We got
dunked it.
like 3 or 4 at the school that they cried or whatever.
So did it look like a baby? Is like a baby
Yeah.
doll? And you had to do
baby
what
doll.
with it? Is this like a class that you
Yeah,
had to
it
do?
was
What
like
class?
home ec
Human
or whatever.
development.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. Shout out Miss Clark.
Oh my God, you remember
math
any
teacher?
of them?
No.
Oh.
Math don't mix with banging.
Well, that's why I didn't think so. Well, 1 + 1. No, not necessarily. Could be 5
No,
+ 1.
but
I don't know.
yeah, no, that lady's absolutely out of her mind. That's crazy.
That
And I
yeah.
imagine her kid would get jealous too.
Well, it's not. Well, yeah, I guess a toddler, it's going to start looking at that baby. You know,
Like you're paying attention to a doll.
Seriously,
her-
that daughter is going to have issues.
Yeah, that real daughter
Serious issues.
is just waiting for her to put that baby
She's gonna
down
have
so she can
more.
stab it.
She's gonna
Definitely
get
gonna
more.
have an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
that
Oh,
daughter.
well, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, she'll
be on
absolutely.
Yeah. Where is Dad in this equation? That's what I want to know. Did he leave? Where is he at?
I feel like he's
Because
probably one of
surely-
those travelers or the Romy Michelle's or something.
Oh yeah, because I'm like, there's no way I'm going to come home with a fake baby and play along.
She ain't pulling
Like,
nothing.
no, we're
I
not.
promise
You
you that.
can put that baby in a drawer because I'm not doing that right now. You better throw
It's
it in
just
the bin or something.
nasty.
That's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
I bet she's good in bed though.
Latasha said, I loved taking the baby home. I got an A in that class. So,
It was
everybody
hard not
did
to
that?
get an A in that class.
Yeah, they taught us to domestic violence.
Oh, I learned that.
I'm kidding. That's how old my school was.
A rule of thumb.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. The switch can be no wider. Isn't that what the rule of thumb
Yes.
was about?
Yes.
Yeah, did you know that?
What?
The phrase rule of thumb, you've heard that, right?
Yeah.
Comes because the rule was the switch you hit your wife with can't be bigger than your thumb.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Oh
Yeah.
my. See, it was.
You would have done well in that era.
Man, no, I wouldn't have.
You'd have been
No,
great
I
in that
wouldn't
era,
have.
wouldn't you?
Nope. I'd
don't
be
think
the
so?
first.
I wouldn't have been
transgender
beating my
in that
wife.
era.
I mean, getting beat.
I could not be oppressed like that.
No?
No.
Well, you could be.
No.
Keep talking.
No.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, right. Please.
No, you'd have
That's
a
why
better
I
chance
prayed
of
on somebody
oppressing me.
weak.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, let's go to this then. I got this article and I thought it was kind of interesting. Is your garage, attic, or basement crowded with stuff you're not even sure how you got or why you still
course.
have it? Whether you want to admit it or not, it's true for most people. This survey looked into how much junk people have accumulated, what kind of collections they're holding on to. Now, I know damn well every one of you watching and listening right now have that going on. Because we all do. Everybody has a junk drawer, number one.
Yes.
And you never get anything out of it. You only put things in it.
No.
Absolutely. And then you get cute little organizers for it that you think you're going to do. But
And it
then
doesn't matter.
No.
No, you never use that bin of rubber bands. They estimate that 13%, this is 2,000 people, and they said about a third of their stuff is non-functional or things they don't need or use often. So 13% of their non-essentials, they say, are pure junk, just trash,
Yeah.
basically.
But if you throw
I
it
think you're the
away-
worst at it.
I would not think so.
Man, you are up there. You're not full on hoarder, but
I'm
you
not
have
at all.
hoarder like tendencies.
No, I don't have time to go through and get rid of it, but I'm about to.
No, you do have time.
Okay, you're
Every
right.
hour you spend watching superhero movies.
I've never done that.
Or shoot 'em up, bang bang.
I don't know what those
shows.
are.
Shoot 'em up, bang, bang.
Yeah, you could be. Cause
That's
that
right.
garage,
And-
like you
and-
haven't touched half that
In
stuff.
your mind, I could be working 24/7. If my eyes are open, I should be earning money.
Hello.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Yeah. They said 27% is sentimental stuff, 10% is stuff that belongs to other people,
Oh wow.
It's kind
and
of true.
29% are collections of things that spark joy. So half aren't even sure how they got all of it. 27% are embarrassed by how much junk they own. I'm not embarrassed by how
You
much
should
junk.
be.
No, it's not that much. Really.
You have so many.
I really
tools.
don't. I don't even have a half a garage full.
There's something in there, a hair dryer, but it's not a hair
Not a
dryer.
hair dryer.
It
It's
looks
a
like
heat
one
gun.
though.
It's a heat gun.
It looks like a hair dryer.
It's for heating.
I've literally
It's for
never
epoxy.
seen you use
I've
that.
used it many times. I used to use it when I made epoxy tables. You use it
When
to
you
get-
used to
Oh,
do
to get the
tables. How many
bubbles
years
out?
ago was that?
Well,
Well, why is it hanging around though?
because you never know when you'll need that
Man,
tool.
I
Every
never,
guy
never
knows
in my
this.
life have I been like, oh shit,
No.
where's my heating gun?
Let me ask you a question. If I look in your makeup bag, how many makeups are in there you're not using?
You
because
mind
I
your
know there are.
business, sir.
That's what I thought. Just because your shit is smaller than
We
my
are
shit.
talking about the garage.
Yeah, I might want this fuchsia eyeshadow one day. Yeah, I
It's
get
gonna
it.
come back in style.
I get it.
How about the half ate up sanding papers or whatever?
Hey man, that shit's expensive.
They don't even look good. They look.
It don't
worn
matter.
out.
No, there's a reason for that too. If you're sanding
There's
something like
always a
see
reason,
that
y'all.
right there.
Always a reason.
See that hammer right there?
Yeah.
If you were sanding that, you don't want to use
A big piece.
Well,
you
you
want
know
to
what,
use
here's the-
light grade.
But
So
here's the good news.
Yeah.
I buy stuff that's completed. So I
No,
don't
that
have
makes
to do
sense.
that work.
No, I probably do. Need
You want
to get
that
rid of most
220
of it.
Yeah,
grits.
you need to throw
I
away
probably do.
90% of that stuff.
I wouldn't say that. Let's see. Some people don't even have room for it. 20% currently renting a storage unit. 10% still storing stuff at their parents' house. More than half are planning to declutter this spring. Most people say it would take 14
I like the
hours
planning.
to sort and get rid of their
We're all
unwanted junk.
planning.
14
That's
hours.
bullshit.
Hey,
14 hours per room.
Brandy Flanagan said she spent the entire weekend cleaning the garage.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so and then I want to shout out to Mike, little doggy said, he backs me up here. Patrick, you've so much stuff. You brought a whole bathtub to my house. Just legs off random furniture, chunks of exotic wood.
Yeah.
I appreciate it though.
Yeah,
LOL.
no, it's true.
he's
I
right.
did. I did bring that to him.
That's
yeah.
the kind of crap. Wheels.
Well, because I had a
what are
shop
those
and I
little
made
canister
stuff.
Yeah, but you don't anymore.
I know, but it's still
You
hard to get
don't,
rid of
so
stuff.
it's time to let go.
Thank you, babe. I didn't know we were having a meeting.
No,
you my
you brought
sponsor?
this to the table.
I admit I'm powerless over my tools and my life has become unmanageable.
I'm gonna feed you, baby bird.
I mean, acceptance
how
is
it
the
goes
first
down.
step. I don't know if there's a
I admit
sponsor out there for
to
it.
another person.
Man, little wheels.
God to
that
yourself
go
and to
on the
another
bar
human
and
being,
stuff,
the
there's a
exact
whole
nature
bucket
of
full
your
those
hoarding.
wheels. Just
So-
random stuff.
Y'all, this is all happening right now.
What's that?
All of this.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, what?
This is awesome.
I do have.
I love it.
I have casters that I think. Well, I might want to swap the casters out on
No.
something. I have lots of tools, sanding tools, grinding tools.
The funny
drill
thing
tools.
is, though, most of it is crap. It's not even like new stuff that he went and bought and hasn't used it. It's probably it's like a junkyard. It probably came off something else
Yes, it did.
that was rusty,
It was
busted,
harvested.
nasty,
It was
old,
harvested.
And
Harvested.
you still have it.
Yeah, it
It
was
was
harvested.
liberated.
Yes, it was. It was liberated from going to the trash. But apparently, somebody's about to get a bunch of stuff. That's what I know.
Storage units, though, man, people. Them storage units are something else in Saline County. It's like churches. There's one on every block now.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, I guess a lot of people do have stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Now, a lot of people say that what they have are collections. They have personal collections of things that take up a lot of room. For example, I know Chad Sledge. He's a big shoe collector. Mm-hmm. So he has a lot of Jordan type shoes, things like that. Do you collect anything? I know you recently mentioned
Avon.
Yeah, those Avon decanters.
Are they still around?
I have no idea, but like,
the old
What's up, Carrie?
Oh shit! Get in front of the camera, man. Look at this
I gotta
fool,
say
man.
something.
What is it? Here.
Is this one on?
Yeah, it is on.
You know why you've never had to look for the heat gun?
Why?
Because Patrick uses that motherfucker.
Ew. Damn fool.
There's a random
clown.
act of
Yeah.
Carrie.
Yeah,
Was
no,
that- I don't
that's
know
how
what just
Carrie
happened.
is. That's it, man. That's how he does.
Was that a flag he had?
I think it was. I think it was some kind of banner. I think he was promoting a cause. I don't remember what it was. Yeah.
Oh, our next door neighbors, or not next door, the people across the street,
Caddy
they
corner.
hung up a flag on their front porch.
It's massive.
That's
Yeah.
a Rambo Trump.
Yeah. No, he's holding a missile. It is Rambo with a Trump
It's a
head. He's got the
Rambo
missile launcher.
Trump, y'all. Like
No, it's fantastic. Yeah.
in the neighborhood, I'm not political at all. I'm just like, they turned this man into Rambo.
Yeah.
And like, somebody made the decision to go, this is going to look good on the front porch.
Yeah, no, they
Like,
said this is
people are
gonna be
gonna
great.
dig this.
No, I think they love trolling. Collections. People, you're collecting Avon decanters, you said.
Oh, yeah. What about
Yeah.
Avon? 'Cause
So
that-
like the perfume and cologne decanters, right?
yeah, if they look cool,
Like the old bull, the wild musk bull.
I would love to find that.
I remember my mom had that. She was an Avon dealer. She was
had the
she was
old
like the
bull.
crack dealer, but it was Avon.
Yeah.
You know, it's what a lot of ladies did to try to make
does
money.
Avon still exist, though?
I have
don't-
no
I'm
idea.
Sure, it does. I
Do
mean,
you
it's
still
got
purchase
to.
Avon?
I'm sure.
No
Are those
clue.
the pink Cadillac people?
No,
that's
that's
Mary
Mary
Kay.
Kay.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, that was the bougie, for the bougie
that's right. That's
bitches.
for the more expensive one.
Oh.
Yeah, Avon.
This is
Avon was for
Mary
the blue collar people. You know,
What about Clinique? Do you remember when Clinique
I
was
love
like...
it's
Clinique.
still big, isn't it?
I
Is it
love
not?
Clinique.
There's so much other makeup out there now that
Oh,
Clinique
okay.
really is just Basic.
Really, it's the base. What's the good?
Clean,
I
though.
mean, look, you get
What's the good
Kylie
makeup?
Cosmetics.
Kylie. Oh, the Kardashians.
Yeah, Rihanna's got everybody. I mean, there's so much makeup out there.
Oh,
I can't,
Fenty.
Like,
You
there's
speaking
so
of
much.
Fenty?
Well, I think that's clothing or the perfume
Rihanna?
and clothing.
Oh.
I don't know if that's the name of her makeup.
Well,
though.
just get her name right. Get the name right on her
Either
stuff.
way.
Fenty is Rihanna.
Yeah,
Luke
that's right.
Shoemaker says he keeps all his backstage passes from over the years.
That's
I
actually
do.
cool.
I
Let me
feel
tell you.
like
that I
takes
do
up
Luke-
a lot of space.
I keep backstage passes. I keep lanyards. Anything. Yeah.
Luke, let me tell you what I did one time. I took.
Luke,
I made a table that was shaped like a guitar, and I took a whole bunch of backstage passes like that and put them in that guitar, and then put epoxy over it.
Did you use the heat gun?
And it was dope. Yes, I did use the heat gun, by the way, and it was a dope ass table that had all those backstage edge passes, things like that in it. So that is
That
cool
would
to
be a
keep
really
those.
cool table.
That is Latasha says she keeps hers too. I never thought
Yeah,
about
a
that.
lot of people do. A lot of people keep that because number one, you don't remember every concert you go to, but number two, when you look at those things, all of a sudden it's like the memories come back from everything that happened at the show. You know,
Coming back to me now.
the Celine Dion, y'all.
I know you had that concert ticket with your little lesbian self back in the
No,
90s.
I did not. I'm not a Celine guy.
Couldn't
Then.
afford hers.
No, she wasn't edgy enough for me. I need someone pissed off.
You need a Melissa Etheridge.
No, I never was an Etheridge fan. She was too pissed off.
Really?
Well, you know,
Melissa Etheridge never struck me as pissed off. She was just gay.
Well, maybe you're right. I don't know. I just didn't dig her. You know, but
Yeah,
I
and
did,
that's okay.
But I liked Alanis and
Yeah,
Jewel,
because-
and
because-
Yeah,
she
Alanis was a lot more angry than
you think she was
the other
angrier?
one. Well, I mean, she breaks out onto the scene with.
Hey, please tell everybody how Alanis broke your heart. This is the most beautiful story.
really?
Like, because
now I
he
get
loved
it.
her so much.
Now
Yeah,
things
I
are
was-
starting to make sense.
He was yes.
Things are starting to come together.
Please tell them about your Alanis story.
God.
You have to.
All right, so
Do I need to grab you some tissue?
no, you're fine.
This is gonna get emotional.
It's one of those things where it's more embarrassing
Should I
than
turn it?
anything else. But yeah, so I was a huge Alanis Morissette fan, and I not many times did I ever spend money. Matter of fact, I can tell you I've never paid for a front row seat except one time in my life. And it was for a show in Kansas City with Alanis. And it was a front row, and I paid a copious amount of money in that time for it. And drove all the way to Kansas City. I couldn't have been more excited about the show, and because it was Jagged Little Pill unplugged.
Unplugged even.
Unplugged.
Okay?
So it was amazing.
You got an extended
actually.
version.
Oh no, it was amazing actually. But so I'm so stoked. I'm so fired up, man. Like I'm just man. Every song's a banger. I'm enjoying it. And she comes down to the front to slap hands with all the ladies and everything. You know, I was the only guy in the front row. Everybody else was ladies. You can understand why. And I was the only hand she didn't slap. I was like, bitch, are you really that mad at dudes?
Like clapping everybody's hand and
I
going,
paid for a
"Ugh."
front row seat. And you're just gonna skip me like that? I'm like, I'm here for you, okay? I'm like, I'm an ally.
Did you look like
I looked like a normal dude.
Are you? But did you look like
I wasn't
that
staring
guy?
at her.
There's
No.
no-
The
Dude, that
guy.
goes to
What's his
Alanis.
name? Joey, Uncle Joey.
Oh no, I did not look like that guy. You know, Dave Coulier.
Yeah, Dave
Coulier, that's who that
Coulier or
song was
whatever.
about. No, I think
Howdy ho, Ranger Joe.
I think I was just in her
Just a
mind.
male?
I was a man, and I wasn't supposed to be in the front row, and so I didn't get that hand slap. And
Wow.
that as much as I loved her, that ended my lesbian period. You know, so that was the end of it. I was like,
love
well, that's
that.
very disappointing.
I
you
laugh every time somewhere deep inside. Every time I just picture you out there, little 20, 30, however old you were.
20 something.
So
I'm sure.
stoked.
I don't know, maybe young 30.
You probably rode there to Kansas with your
Man, jamming
notebook
it.
CD case. that
Oh
was
yeah,
so
that's
thick.
exactly right. With all the albums she had, all of them, and
Busted
played them
all
all.
her jams
Every one
out.
of all of them, man. The deep cuts didn't matter.
Just for
let
her
them play.
to be
Yeah,
like, you
Yeah.
piece of
yeah. Vertigo. Oh no, man. No, guy. I
yeah.
won't slap
Isn't
your
it
hand.
ironic?
Don't you think?
A little too.
Yeah. All right. Enough of that. You've embarrassed me sufficiently now. If you stub or your toe, slam your finger in a door, good chance. First thing out of your mouth's a 4-letter word. Now, although swearing is a near universal feature of language, it's still considered taboo by many. Ollie Roberts, well, I don't know who that Ollie Robertson is, but this research says that actually swearing is linked with increased pain tolerance and strength. It says when you swear, swearing was associated not only with increased pain tolerance, but also decreased perceived pain based on these studies. And so what did they do? They asked people to participate in a cold presser task. So they held their hands in ice water as long as they could while repeating either a swear word of their choosing or a non-swear word. And swearing was associated with increased pain tolerance and decreased pain. So by cursing, you're somehow thinning the pain out. What do you think about that? It's good for you.
I mean,
I'll co-sign that.
yeah, of course. I mean, why not? I mean, that's what you just like you said. You're gonna yell out a letter word. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, most people do. Do you ever see somebody who, though, maybe they do something like that, but they yell something completely like a fake curse word? It's not a real curse word.
Yeah.
Snickle Fritz.
Yeah, something along
There's
those
one
lines.
for you.
Yeah. Cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice.
I say cheese and rice.
I do cheese.
Now, will you do that if you actually smashed your finger? Do you think you
No,
would say
I'm
cheese
saying-
and rice? Yeah.
I'm saying that word that gets buzzed on.
I don't know. I actually, I tend when I feel
tend to
pain,
not say anything.
I don't do anything.
No, you will.
I harness it in.
Yeah, no, you get real quiet and
Stuff it deep down inside
Man,
to
I
be
can't.
does.
I can
Be used
I
at a
have
later
pain
date.
Tolerance like nobody's.
No,
business.
I would never have to. I would never want to fight her. Like a
duh.
man.
I was raised by boys,
Yeah,
though.
because
Yeah.
let me tell you, if you want to know somebody that could take a shot, it'd be her.
It hurts.
No doubt. But you could take.
I can just like bite down my teeth and just get through it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But either way, but the cussing thing, I actually thought to myself yesterday, I was like, man, I need to really, I'm not used to being, on here every day. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I gotta watch it because I'm so
But that's the
free
thing.
with.
Everything has changed, and
No, but I'm supposed to be a lady.
right.
I'm supposed to be a lady and get it together.
But I think that it's fascinating how that over the past, I would say especially the past decade, that cursing has become very acceptable in the
Yes.
mainstream. I mean, you look at all the most popular. Look at Joe Rogan, for example. I think every third word on that show, no matter who's on there, is a curse word. Yeah. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's wild that it's become so mainstream that anything not on broadcast television, people are probably cursing. Look, I was watching Traitors. There's a reality game show called Traitors. Now in the little diary room things, they're cursing. I mean, and they're not bleeping it out. They're just yeah. Oh.
They're saying expletives. Oh, what about there's another show out on Max right now called Bailin' Out Loud.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's about this girl that has Tourette's.
Yes.
Oh
Very
my
severe
gosh.
Tourette's.
She has the most amazing tics ever.
Yeah.
They're
But
so,
she curses a lot. Like she
so
says
much.
crazy stuff.
Yeah, I don't even feel good saying some of the stuff she says. But if you have
No,
Max,
but if you watch
please
it,
watch it. But the reason I say that, you say it being so common, is it's about this family that has this mom and dad have, I think they have like 5 kids. Is it 4 or 5 kids?
5 at least. Yeah.
One's an adult. There's 2 younger ones, like school age, middle school and younger. But last night when they did the little diary room part, the little boy, he does not have Tourette's.
No.
Was just talking about his experience with her and something they did.
Yeah.
And he just dropped, I think it was ass or something. Then he looked at his mom off camera. He was like, can I say it? Can I say it? He was like, ass. And he's like, I only say it when I get pissed. And I was just like, damn. I was like, he's.
Well,
I mean, he's gotta be
look
like
at his
9 or 10
sister.
years
But look at his
old.
sister. I mean, she's saying everything.
I know, but he doesn't have Tourette's. I'm just saying, it to see like a smaller kid be so comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Being comfortable when you shut the door and mom's not looking is different.
Yeah.
But when you have a camera, see, my dad would smack my teeth. Man, I'd have been knocked out.
No, I was saying the other day when I was my dad, the way, and I guess this is probably a lot of the way it worked then. I don't know if it's still the same now, My dad, when I was 5, he had a paper route, and he would take me with him on the paper route at 5 in the morning. And he always had a friend with him, too. And so the rule was when we were doing that, I could curse. I could say any curse word I wanted. I just couldn't say it around women. I couldn't say it around ladies at all.
I hate that
rule. So that was the rule. And so that's how I was taught, And so we would get in, and they thought it was the funniest thing because, look, you gave me permission. I'm going to say every word I know in a stream. And that's what I would do. I would just line them all up, and they'd start laughing, so I'd keep doing more,
Just keep cussing.
Yeah. And so.
I hated that. My dad would be, he would tell jokes in front of the boys because I had 2 older brothers. Like if their friends would come over, it might be in the backyard chopping it up, and he'd be like, "Laura, can you go in the house real quick?" And I'm just like, that's not fair. Like, why do they get to hear it and I don't? Or the truck back in the day when everybody was.
Why you could.
When you can ride in the back of the truck down the road?
Yes, of course.
Did you ever ride in the back of the truck?
Yeah.
On the hump? Did you get to ride on the hump?
Yep.
See, would not let me ride on the hump. The boys could. They could risk their lives.
Yeah.
But I had to sit on the flat part. I feel like neither one of y'all are engaged
No,
right now.
because it was safer for you. I mean, they were afraid you'd bounce out.
But why is their lives in,
I don't know, because ladies at that
It
time,
sucks.
they were more protected. You tried to protect them unless you were beating them at home.
Well, we see how that worked.
I mean, then it was different, right? But no, you were supposed to
my
protect
God.
them from that kind of stuff. But look, we did a lot of crazy shit in the '80s that you look. We
Like
look,
cocaine?
we didn't even cocaine, but we didn't even
Unprotected
seatbelts
sex.
were every once in a while. Like you did a seatbelt if
You
your
did a seatbelt if you had to.
if you had to.
Like,
Sometimes they weren't even there, or they'd be tucked down in the seat.
Yeah.
You couldn't find them. My mom would come. We'd all bouncing around the back seat, hitting it like a pinball machine. Bang, 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 bang.
And your parents would smoke in the car with
Oh
the
no,
windows up?
they smoked. They would crack the window. My dad swore to God, if I roll the whole window down, it just blows back there. If I crack it, it'll suck it all out. And I'm like, no, that's why you're taking me to the ER because I can't breathe. I have asthma now. Thanks, Dad. But yeah, no, that you'd had the. Your parents send you out all day to go play, and they didn't care where you went.
It was a different time.
It was a different time. Or your dad would make you fight the neighbor kid for your honor.
For your honor, for
yeah,
the family crest.
That's right. That's right. We had, when I was 6 years old, we had neighbors.
You're gonna protect the family honor.
That's right.
Get on out there, Patrick.
For some reason-
Patrick, get out
Yeah,
there.
my parents didn't.
Called your mama whore.
Either one of the neighbors. That's right. That's right. That's exactly right.
You go out there.
Both the neighbors didn't get along with my dad.
Go
And,
figure.
and so, but the neighbor on the right side, I don't remember the kid's name, but something happened. And so the dad scheduled a fight at 6 p.m. between the kids.
He scheduled it.
They scheduled a 6 p.m. fight in the front yard. Yeah. And so my dad spent a good hour trying to teach me at 6
He
years
was
old.
getting you ready.
He was trying to teach
It was
me
like
how to
Rocky,
fight.
your Rocky moment.
Except when I got out there, I didn't want to fight. And so I just acted like an airplane and flew around.
Did you really?
Yes, and
You-
my dad
you
was so mad.
disgraced the
I
family.
disgraced the family, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
my
I don't think my
gosh.
dad talked to me
Wow.
for 2 weeks after that.
Yeah, I wouldn't
I
either.
mean, I wouldn't either.
Look, I didn't want to fight the kid. I didn't know any
You
better.
did-
I was
you-
6.
You said you acted like an airplane.
Yes.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, I did. I just flew around the yard like an airplane. And then, after that,
your
I
dad
started
should
fighting.
be ashamed of himself because by 6 you should know how to defend the family.
Yeah, that's true. I should have been able to defend
Yeah.
the family honor. I should have had at least a Derringer.
How dare you?
No, yeah, but I did learn to fight
Cookie
after that.
stabby or something.
He circled back around after about that 2-week absence and said, "No, you're going to learn to fight now."
Yeah.
And so I did learn to fight, and then I couldn't stop fighting, and that was the problem. I kept getting in trouble for fighting all the time.
Oh, which reminds me of another story I'd love for you to tell him.
Which story is that, Boo? You're getting all the good
Patrick, are
dirt
you,
out.
are you ready for this, Amanda?
I'm
Tell,
bated breath.
The great fight of
Oh, Cloverdale?
let's just for
Okay.
this moment, the great fight of 1974.
It was not 1974.
It was
Closer
a
to
girl.
84.
He got knocked
Hold on.
out by a
Do you want me to
girl.
tell the story?
Yeah, you
Okay.
please do.
So, it was Cloverdale Junior High. I was a 7th grader. And I was a
There's your
super
issue right
dork,
there.
super dork. And I was an office aide. And they sent me to the gym to take something to the coach, And so the gym doors were closed. I knocked on them, and this very large girl answered the door. And I said, listen, I need to bring this to the coach, and she goes, no, this is a girls' gym right now. You can't come in. I said, listen, the principal sent me here to take this to the coach. I'm going to take it to the coach. And she said, no, you're not. And I said, the hell I'm not. And I took a step. And when I tell you she hit me square in the middle of the forehead, knocked me cold, knocked me out cold
like,
on the
ouch.
floor at junior high. You think that went over well in 7th grade?
the best
You think I was the cool guy after she knocked me out? She was about twice my size, too. I mean, she was a big chick. LaWanda wasn't playing. I'll tell you. LaWanda was her name, and she knocked
Shout
me
out
out.
LaWanda.
LaWanda knocked me
What's
out.
up,
cold, man.
LaWanda?
She did something I've been trying to.
She's
keep for many
LaFonda's
years.
cousin.
Yeah, LaFonda. Oh, from Napoleon Dynamite.
Yes, I love LaFonda.
Man, let me tell you something wild. Speaking of Napoleon, this is real
Oh, I think you're
random.
going to say LaFonda.
Super random,
You
kind
met
of.
LaFonda?
No, but there's a show called White Lotus. Have you
Yes.
seen it?
I'm aware of it.
You're aware of it. Okay. There's a character on that show. His name is Greg. And it took a minute.
Is it Kip?
See who that is, babe. Check the door. Anyway, it turns out that it's Uncle Rico. And I didn't even recognize him. Didn't have a clue that it was Uncle Rico. He's bald now, completely bald, old guy now. And I didn't even know until someone said, that's Uncle Rico. And I'm like, no, it's not. And I looked it up and I went, I'll be damned. Yeah, look up if you're not watching White Lotus.
I'm about to IMDb.
Yeah. Look at the character Greg.
I love IMDb,
He is,
by the way.
matter of fact, he was the one who was with Jennifer Coolidge,
I love Jennifer.
Stifler's mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
That show White Lotus is a trip if you're not watching
The
it.
White Lotus.
Yeah.
The White Lotus or White
I
Lotus?
think I don't know. It's
TV series versus movie. Never mind. Just read the shit.
White Lotus and
Is that the chick from Sex Education?
I don't know. But
John Grease. Wow.
But look. Hold on. Let me see.
Wow.
You're looking at here. He is.
Yeah. I'm
There's
looking.
Uncle Rico now, and it's
Oh
crazy.
my God.
Yeah, he doesn't even look like. And Uncle Rico was one of my favorite characters in Napoleon Dynamite. You know the scene?
Did you know he was in Men in Black?
Yeah, I do now.
Well, I didn't know that.
He
He was in Real Genius. He was Laszlo in Real Genius.
Man, he's been around a long time, man. It's amazing when you see some of these actors who've been around a long time. But you've watched Napoleon Dynamite, right?
Of course.
All right, you know the scene where he hits him with the stake?
Yes.
That was improv. Does that make it much better?
Of course
he
it does.
actually hit him with the stake on.
course it does.
Napoleon. John Heder had no idea he was about to be. That's why it turned out like that. And that's probably my favorite scene in the whole movie. Watching that dude get hit with the damn
Sorry,
stake.
that's funny.
Yeah, it is hilarious.
That
man.
is funny.
Yeah, that
my
movie's so damn
God.
funny, man. It's one of those slow burners.
Ooh,
But man,
yeah,
it's
he was
good.
in Taken 3.
Oh wow, yeah, the
Okay.
third one even. Yeah,
Yeah, nobody saw that one.
My problem is, why does your family keep getting taken? You didn't learn the first time to protect them better.
I don't.
Well, do a little proactive care there, Liam. Stop getting.
Why
people
don't they
abducted.
have bodyguards after the first effing time? Why didn't y'all
Yeah,
move
why don't you
somewhere?
at least
like,
bar up your house.
let's
or
just go.
something?
Let's go to college.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great.
God, just stupidity. Hitman. He was in Hitman. He was in Taken 2. Okay.
Yeah, he's been around a long time.
Supernatural.
Yeah.
Dr. Fabulous.
Dr. Fabulous. All right.
Life I've owed. Deep in the Heart. Deep in the Heart.
Hey-o. All right, let's do this. Let me tell you about this because I think it's super important.
Sons of Anarchy.
Botanical Alchemy Nutraceuticals. They're a veteran-owned company, and they tailor CBD sublingual recipes to your specific needs. So what is sublingual, first of all? That means it goes under your tongue. And it's just a dropper that you put under your tongue.
Sopapilla.
Regular CBD that you take, maybe a gummy or something, is only going to be absorbed about 20% into your body. With this, it's 80% absorption. But not only that, what matters is their blends are custom crafted for you. Go to bantx.com, bantx.com. If you get, for example, the one for inflammation, and you try it and you're like, I'd like a little more relief, they'll tweak it up or they'll tweak it down. Whatever it is, they'll adjust it for you until it's perfect. Go to bantx.com, put in PATP25 as your promo code and get 25% off of that. So did you figure out who our guest was?
Yes.
Were they looking for the folks in there?
Yeah, they
Okay.
needed to fill up the drink machine if it's any of your business.
Oh, no, it's not my business. I just making sure we didn't have a guest I'd scheduled and didn't know, because it can happen.
Yeah, and we had that whole toilet paper conversation yesterday. I took that opportunity, used the restroom, and of course,
What?
there's no. And this place is not built for women.
It's not.
No, it's a shop.
But it's
a
funny
guy's
the people
shop.
that think that
I bring my own.
even though it's not built for us, we should be responsible for the maintenance of it. Shout out to Dick Colligan.
Dick Colligan. Oh
Who's
my
Dick
God.
Colligan?
Dick Colligan.
Dick.
He's a comedian that came in here.
Oh,
He's been in
I'm
here
so
a few
sorry.
times.
I
Stop.
choked for a second.
Oh, I missed it.
I was eating something.
Yeah.
I missed it. I mean, I guess I missed him.
No,
didn't miss
It wasn't a pleasant
he was here.
experience.
You didn't miss nothing.
He was here last Friday.
Was he
Hey, this Friday we've got Rodman coming in, and man, that dude is
Shut up,
legit.
Rodman?
Rodman, legit.
Like Dennis?
Does he have a
No,
rod?
no, it's not Dennis Rodman, but
he-
he is a comedian. He's very, very funny. He's been in some movies, different things, shows. Yeah, he's
Rod man.
Rodman. Yeah, look him up. When
Is
you
he
get a
here to
chance.
lay the pipe down?
That's probably in his routine somewhere. I would think Rodman. I mean, if you're going by Rodman, there's got to be something.
Is it
there,
like
right?
two oh there it is.
Yeah,
I didn't know if it was
Rodman.
one or two
Yeah,
ends.
Rodman comedian.
Rod man.
Yeah, look at do his see what
comedian.
movies he's been in and stuff. What shows?
I'm gonna
and
check
stuff.
out his IMDb.
I don't know what Sorsby's talking about, but
Sores?
he said "No Pain, No Gain" episode 142. Were y'all talking about something?
I don't know.
What now? No Pain, No Gain, episode 142.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Okay,
Sorsby.
you got to be referring to a show if it's episode 142.
Well,
Well, duh. Well, thank you, Detective
That's right. I'm the world's greatest
Columbo,
detective.
Inspector
I'm
Gadget.
Batman. The world's greatest detective.
Hey, Bundy
You're
said
telling me this red button? Oh, never mind.
Bundy said he curses through all 3 minutes of the ice bath every morning.
Weird flex,
it
bro.
definitely helps. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Did you just say weird flex?
Yeah, weird flex, bro.
Well, that's what I was just thinking. Bundy,
Weird
like I need to know more about that.
No,
I know what we're
Bundy-
gonna talk about next week.
Matter of fact, let's
Bundy.
just do a Wheel of Pain thing here real quick. We need to add the ice bath to the Wheel of Pain. Bundy, you
Yeah,
can bring
did you
that
like
up here.
email me those or
No,
something?
but I'm,
Okay.
I'm telling you now because
Ice
we
bath?
may as well. Ice bath is one. Punched in the gut punch from Nathan Kirby's one. What's that stick thing that we've got? You know the thing with the
The
where's it?
Peter meter?
No, that
Cano
that thing
stick?
over there
Cano
in
stick?
the corner right there.
It's a cano stick, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's got a different name, but it's the one where
I'm calling it cano.
they whoop you with it. It's like a whooping stick, a whooping cane type thing.
Whooping.
Yeah, you're getting tased. I got a new person to tase me now with an actual the taser like
With the
in Hangover.
tongs. Yeah,
Yeah.
taser
Again, I
with
told
tongs.
you,
Yeah.
white men, there's something with hurting themselves. Like I don't understand it. You just want to cause pain to yourself. Hey, I want to just abuse myself today.
Well, yeah. If you think I'm white, that's fine. Yes, that's just fine. But yeah. Anyway, so that's what else do we have other ones that we're not?
I mean, that's only
What is this
4,
Wheel of
so we've
Pain
got
for?
8
Well, if
more.
you spin it on Monday and whatever it is on Friday, I have to endure.
I mean, I know, so I figure like a hot pepper kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah.
And that's called a
So-
kendo
like
stick, by
eating
the way.
like the chip challenge or some
Yeah.
spicy thing. Yeah, it's called what now?
Kendo stick.
Kendo stick.
Kendo.
That's right. Kendo stick. That is correct. Yeah. Thank
Whatever
you.
kind of game that is, I will not be playing.
No, it's not for. It's only for me.
Oh.
You could spin the wheel
You
though.
can come up with some shit to put on it.
Yeah, some torture. We need some other torture items.
Wax your back
No,
or just a
no, we're not
Please.
going to wax anything.
Please.
No waxing. All right, that's fine.
Y'all, hey,
Put
y'all
wax
tell
on
us
there.
your ideas.
Yeah, what's another one? He said Carolina
Who's
Reaper.
bothering me right now?
I don't know. Laura should tase it. No, I've got somebody to tase me who knows how to operate the equipment.
Hey,
Laura,
what's the address
Laura might
here?
do me like they did. Was it Bradley Cooper or was it Zach Galifianakis that took
Yeah.
it right in the face?
In the face.
Not you, fat Jesus. Yeah, that's the best, man.
Little doggy, you need to learn to give context.
Ooh.
Hey, what's the address here?
1021 Hemlock.
555.
555. Yeah, Hemlock, 1021 Hemlock, North Little Rock,
The nostril
72114.
wax thing. I've
Okay.
seen people do that. That would be funny.
Okay, do that one. Put nostril waxing on there. That sounds great. That sounds
So
like
what
torture.
what is this Wheel of Pain or whatever?
What did I just explained it. And so it's a wheel that you spin, like Wheel of Fortune. It's got 12 different things. Is that how many are on there?
Yes.
And so it's all going to be listed with different things that would that you can inflict upon me.
Shot collar,
But-
you're right.
Shot collar, yeah, that
But
was
what
one
is
we
this
talked about, yeah.
For like
Fun.
Just a
No
herd
reason,
patch.
just-
No reason, just to enhance the show and make it entertaining.
Because people like to watch people
like
get
to watch
hurt.
people get hurt.
okay.
And I'm that guy.
That's literally
And I'm
it.
that guy.
I'm that guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is what it's come to.
It's fun. I actually, it's enjoyable. You know, the apprehension of it is something, but it's kind of enjoyable to try the different things and see what happens, you know? I mean, why not? I only live once. Although I am apprehensive about a gut punch from Nathan Kirby. Have you seen that guy? Jesus, his muscles have muscles.
Yeah, you couldn't take a punch from him.
Well, I'm going to, so how about that?
If Luana knocked your ass out, Nathan Kirby gonna knock you in the next week.
Man, you don't you compare my 7th grade self to this self. It's a different.
Yes, Bundy.
Yeah. Did you put ice bath on?
And,
there? Okay.
ice bath. Yep,
Yeah,
ice
yeah.
bath is the first
All
thing
Now
on there.
that would be fun to watch.
How long are you going to do the ice bath?
Well, I don't know
3
what.
minutes like Bundy?
Yeah, I guess if that's what I need to do. I mean, whatever time I'm supposed to be in it is.
You should do more than 3 minutes.
Well,
you
that's-
know,
you're asking
since
a lot of
Bundy,
me.
Well, Bundy does 3 minutes.
Yeah, well, Bundy's been doing it a long time. You know, does anyone else out there do ice baths? Did he say he does it every morning?
Yeah.
Jeez, talk about a wake up. I mean, you're gonna wake up on that one. Do cold days even affect you?
Jay was saying that cussing for pain tolerance was proved by Mythbusters in episode
Oh,
42.
yeah,
That's
okay.
the context. There we
Okay,
go.
okay.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, man. that makes
Mythbusters
sense.
was such a great show.
Man, it was a great
Big
show.
fan.
They did they covered a lot of different things, for sure. What's this?
I really liked all the duct tape episodes.
Yeah, showing how
How
much
to,
it would
how
hold
to
and
tie
stuff.
people up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you
duct
learn
tape.
from about duct tape?
Well, don't try to make a bridge because it's probably not going to work.
You can
That's
fix pieces of your car.
Yeah, well, I mean, I knew that in '94. You know,
yeah, right,
Like,
right.
if not sooner.
Get the red tape for a brake light.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
yeah, that
Zip ties and duct tape.
when I saw red tape for taillights, that was like an epip. I was like,
Bro, it took y'all this long to come up with this.
You were like, those are my people.
that's
Those are
crazy.
my
Yeah.
people.
Well, you know, you used to have to, and thank God. we
Well, you used to
don't
have to
now.
get your cars
Yeah,
inspected.
get your car inspected, and man, they would rake you over the coals for stuff.
Man.
You know, other states still require
Yeah.
people
Do
to get
they?
inspections.
Which state? I wonder which states.
Not
do.
ours.
Well, I know I was telling you earlier about DC and then the people washing your windows.
Right.
Yeah, there, because my friend got in trouble at the airport for having a crack in their windshield.
You're right.
And I was like, they got like a $50 ticket or something. And they were like, oh, but I'd have to have it fixed by inspection anyway. I was like, oh my gosh, I remember when we had those.
Yeah, I used to get busted
I
all the
never had
time on
them,
windshields.
but I remember my mom taking like her car to go get inspected.
Yeah.
Like when they would make you to get your little sticker.
Okay, vehicle inspections in the United States. In the U.S., vehicle safety inspection and emissions inspections are governed by each state individually. 15 states have a periodic safety inspection program. So only 15 states still do it.
But it's kind of a good. You know, the white trash part of you is like, no, I hate that. It's no good because it's going to force you to fix your shit.
Well, yeah, you'd have.
But in reality, it kind of is like a good thing.
Well, so the things, if you had a windshield crack and it went in front of the driver at all, you have to replace that. If you had a tail light or headlight out, you'd have to replace that. If your headlights were out of balance, you'd have to do that.
And we just replaced
Brakes.
a $300 windshield last
Yeah.
week for the car to get wrecked Saturday.
Yeah, no, that was just right on time.
That's
Right
my luck.
on time.
That's that beam luck right there.
No, that was fantastic. It just as I come out of pocket
hey,
on
that
it.
wreck did not affect the glass. That's the good news.
No, that is the good news.
that is good.
That is the good news.
But who cares about cosmetic looks at this point, right? Am I right? Lexi ain't sexy no more.
She gonna be sexy again. She gonna be sexy again. But it does hurt my heart because it's my favorite vehicle almost of all time. Sits in the top 3 of my vehicles all time. Right there behind Chevelle and Corvette is that Lexus.
Man.
And it's really the better of all of those vehicles, to be honest. It's an amazing vehicle. And how long have we had that thing, man?
Whew.
A hot minute, right?
Yeah, 07?
It's been a while. Hold on a second. Let's do this real quick, shall we? You know what? As a real estate agent, I've seen lots of homes get caught up in probate. That's when somebody dies and they don't have a will. And the next thing you know, siblings are arguing over houses, possessions, cars, things like that. That is a nightmare you don't want any part of. You're going to need some help. You need someone with experience. You need Riggin Law. Okay, RigginLaw.com. Kristen Riggin there and her team are amazing at guiding you through this process. Look, you want to get what's coming to you, but you don't want to have to fight with everybody to get it. Just get Kristen to do the work for you. Go to RigginLaw.com. When you have questions, you have concerns about an inheritance, about anything like that, RigginLaw.com is the solution. Check them out. Have you been injured? You need an attorney with a passion for people and an obsession with justice. That attorney is Tim Reed in Little Rock. Look, they've won $1.3 million in wrongful death, almost $1 million in medical malpractice and in insurance dispute. These guys know what they're doing, but more importantly, he's not a figurehead of some kind. He's not just some person on a poster with a picture of a rig or a smile or his dog with him. This is a real guy you can text with, you can talk to, and who will take good care of you. He'll work with you personally to get what you deserve. Check out reedfirm.com, reedfirm.com, or give him a call, 777-7333. All right, we are back. Hey, I want to mention, you said earlier you've been taking your real estate classes, so you're soon going to be a real estate agent also. That's very exciting.
Soon.
Yes, very, very soon. I do want to mention, if you didn't see the other day, speaking about real estate, we had Josh Taylor on from First Horizon, and if you don't know, they have exclusively have grants that can help cover your down payment or your closing costs, and that would apply to A, if you're a first responder, B, if you're a professional, an attorney or a doctor or things like that. They have a program for you. And then the other one is for anywhere the census tract for minorities would exist, and you make under $69,000 a year, you can qualify for up to $9,000 in grant money. It's not a loan; it's a grant money. Yeah. They just give it to you. Okay, it's
that'll knock out closing costs.
Well, it'll knock out a damn sure a lot of them. That's for sure. Closing costs, things like that. So, First Horizon Bank, Josh Taylor is who you want to reach out to there, and you can also just connect with me. I work with Josh all the time, and I'll be glad to get you connected with him. If you are a first-time home buyer, you've never bought a home before, we'll help you navigate those waters, because if you don't know what you're doing, it can be stressful. You need someone who can take that stress off of you and make sure you understand what you're dealing with. I put a post up yesterday on Facebook. I think I've got 6 homes listed right now that I've got available. I've got homes in Hillcrest area, Hilero Springs. I've got in Sheridan and in West Little Rock. All those areas I've got homes, so check those out. And if you need anything otherwise real estate, just give me a call or message me. Amanda, what's the break room this week about? What's the schedule for you?
Are you feeling stressed this week?
Are you feeling stressed this week?
Go see your girl.
Go see your girl. So in honor of International Women's History Month, we are offering 10% off with a special coupon code for anything booked or purchased this month. So you can go on our website. It's going to be posted on our socials. and we're just we're doing that. Yeah.
Now, for those who are uninitiated to what a rage room is, can you tell them that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to use two words folks might not like, but we're safe and inclusive. So anybody that feels any range of emotions that may possibly lead to rage or anger or like road rage. If you're cutting people off, if you're sighing real loud behind that chick with 11 items instead of 10, or you're wanting to throat punch or pluck your kids.
Or maybe the election
or
results
anybody
weren't
else.
what you wanted.
Yeah, whatever. Or they were, and
your
then
boss.
shit went a certain way. Just whatever.
Yeah.
Come on out, because we're all going through it in one way, shape, or form.
Ain't that the
No
truth?
matter what it is, we're all going through it, and we've all been going through it for a hot minute.
And so, like Limp
come on
Bizkit,
out.
you can break shit, right?
You can.
You can break toys, you can break glass, you can
Yep.
break appliances.
Yep.
What else do you have in there?
Dishes.
Dishes.
We've got some real interesting figurines. We just find random stuff
Now,
sometimes.
I forget sometimes, do you have weapons for them to choose from, or do they bring their own?
Well, we have to call them utensils.
I'm sorry, utensils. I apologize, not weapons.
Yeah, I mean,
utensils. Like bats
Utensils
and
of
things.
mass destruction.
What do you have besides bats? Like, what other utensils are used?
Pipe.
Pipe?
We like to lay pipe.
Yeah.
We have different kinds
How
of
about a
hammers.
crowbar?
Yep, crowbars, pry bars.
Yeah, crowbars.
Varying,
That's the thing.
varying sizes.
Yeah.
For your varied participant user
Yeah.
capabilities or whatever. And then we've got all the safety gear.
She has some safety goggles
yeah,
and stuff.
Hard hat with a face shield.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we do have the goggles if you need them,
Okay.
or one of them. We even have earplugs if
Do y'all have a
if
bar?
you need that. We do not.
That would be dope.
We do not have a bar.
Just
There
saying.
is a soda fountain
Couple
next
shots.
Yeah. Well, you can take a couple before you go.
You can get
Yeah.
all your, that'd be like marital counseling. Go there, get some shots.
I bet for some people it is like
door.
that. I mean,
yeah.
would you,
Liability wise, I
Do you have
can't
people,
serve
do you have
alcohol.
like
Right.
people that come repeat, like,
Yeah.
it's a form of therapy for
it
'em?
is
Yeah.
a form of therapy,
Yeah,
isn't
we
it?
should definitely put them on the watch list.
But it is.
Which
I mean, it is a form of therapy.
I'm sure
isn't
Sling
it?
County's got one.
Everybody, especially for MySpace, there almost, at least once a night an open night, there's somebody that says, I should get the membership, or I'll be back. This is cheaper than therapy. It's better than therapy.
Well,
You
can
see
you
the
get-
physical changes in people.
Are you able to get grants or anything based on the mental health aspect of the
Working
business?
on that,
Yeah.
looking at that,
Could doctors
Patrick's
prescribe
always trying to
it?
get a handout.
number one, it's not something that's going to be covered via insurance,
Okay.
They don't-
unfortunately.
They don't approve, right?
Yeah.
Right. But we do work with non-diagnostic therapists and counselors. People that you can go see that there's no paperwork
Yeah.
that follows you, and nobody
Yeah.
trying to write you a pill
Right.
script. That send people to us, and
How many people how often do you think people come in and it seems like just a fun idea, right? And they come in and they do it, and then they tell you afterwards, like, wow, I didn't realize how powerful that might be.
every group or couple. So if we have two or more people in the space, invariably one of them will say something to the effect of, I didn't know how badly I needed that. I'll
That's
be
wild.
back. Especially if they come in a group of four or more, you have at least one person that says, I'll be back, probably by myself or with my husband or with my kids or
Yeah.
with my friend so-and-so or whatever. There's always somebody.
Man, I bet that
Always.
sucks to have to clean up, though.
That's the one employee that I hired.
That's the one employee she
Hey,
has.
hey,
She
girl.
didn't do that. Yeah,
Hey, girl.
appreciate that.
What do you do, but and is it struggle managing to keep stuff to break?
No.
No, it's easy.
Very easy. Very, very easy. yeah, it's just easy.
There's
Aside
trash
from,
She has
Yeah.
a route she runs
yeah,
to
I've
get
got
items.
I've got a route that
Oh,
I
you
run
go through
on.
Trasquid?
Yeah, well, I hit the
You go
bins.
through Boxside?
No, girl.
Just drive
Nah,
down
hell
Mount
no, hell no. We do not
No.
do that. But I mean, there's always people that bring. Heck, the people last night brought 4 TVs.
Oh, wow.
They brought 4 TVs. I didn't even have to use
Oh,
the
we have a
majority of
TV
my
you
stuff.
can have.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, people
I
give
just
me
found
stuff
out it
all
was
the
broke other
time.
night.
They drop stuff off. You know, it's
Yeah.
just it's very easy to keep stuff in stock. Very, very easy to keep stuff in
So
stock.
maybe people can think of you, or you don't want
Please
that.
do. No, please do. I just don't take anything with a heating or a cooling element. I don't want your busted ass furniture. I don't want your lingerie.
But an old appliance
Yeah.
or
Something that's
glassware.
breakable that
Yeah.
feels good to break. Just ask yourself, can this
Yeah.
break up against a wall
Like
if I throw it?
I don't really want like a dishwasher just based off of how that appliance
right.
is set
That's
up.
too big,
Right,
yeah.
but like, I mean, I'll take a dryer. I'll take a washer that's got an
Toaster?
agitator.
Microwave.
Toaster, not a
Toast,
microwave.
Not a microwave.
Not a microwave.
Oh, no, because they have, yeah.
I'll take
Yeah.
a toaster. I haven't had one in a while. It's been
I
probably
bet
since we
lamps
opened.
are good.
Oh, yeah, lamps are great.
good.
Because they're so hollow and then you
Yeah.
have most
Well,
of
and
them.
creepy figurines.
And
Oh,
they make
yeah.
good sound when they crash too.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know,
man.
when I get mad at you and I throw them, like,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's great. It's
just-
wonderful.
Sounds so
Acrylic,
nice.
even. We had some company that I guess shut down or something, and all their awards that they've received over the past
Oh, wow,
decades
that's
or
great.
something came to us. And I was like, "What the f, man? This is acrylic." Give me acrylic. Give me
It'll
thick
bust.
plastic. Oh, it takes them a minute though, and they think. I mean, and
That's
Fisher
great.
Price toys. Give me your old ass toys. I love that shit because people are like, oh, because I'll mess with them. I'll give them a little cheapo, let it go kind of frozen toy or something
Yeah.
that's the flexi plastic or one
just
that
smashes
it
it.
just shatters. They're like, oh, that's great, and then you get them a damn Fisher Price toy, and they're
They
like,
can't break it.
they spend the last 10 minutes in that mofo trying to break
Yeah,
it. down.
by the time they're done, they're stomping
They
on it.
hate
They're trying
you.
to, yeah, they're.
Oh.
All right. Listen, thank you to Amanda for coming in today. Thank you to Laura, of course. And mostly thank you to you guys. Please keep spreading the word, sharing the news that we're here. We appreciate you a great deal. And we will be back tomorrow.
Bye.
Late.